Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us here this beautiful Saturday night. We got our good friends in the house, Mark Amora. We got the Legend Lane. And a long returning guest, FBJ's in the house, man. Thanks for jumping in with us. You've been missing in action for quite some time, but I know how it is with the young kids and the wife, man. So
no, Marcos kidnapped me, man. Did it on purpose.
I
found my way back.
I want to take a look at your wrist. I want to see if they're tied up real good. Is there marks on your wrist?
Nah, I'm good.
Nothing like that. But yeah, appreciate everybody for jumping in. Pick this piece up from a local collector, great guy. Hope to hang out with him more often. I will actually be stopping by and checking out some other pieces he has tomorrow. But yeah, my first hot toy, he messaged me, said he had it. It's sealed, brand new from Sideshow. So cross my fingers, everything's looking good. And I'm super excited. My first vehicle, first hot toys, and probably one of my favorite movies of all time is Back to the Future 2. It's one of my favorites. So we're going to dive right into it. Fellas, if you guys want, you can go ahead and start bringing up a topic. We can chat a little bit. I don't see, let's see, we have anybody in the comments. There's no one in the comments yet. So if you're watching, go ahead and jump into the comments. If you got any questions about anything, you want to talk about any type of subject, you're more than welcome to. We're an open platform here. So let's get going. Mark, if you can, just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, the DeLorean too, man. I consider it the holy trinity of vehicles. And I know most people probably would disagree, but when you look at DeLorean, at least my top three, the Trinity, DeLorean, Back to the Future, then you have Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters, and then you have the 89 Batmobile. To me, those are like the biggest iconic character vehicles, because without those, what I'm saying? 'Cause even Batman, right? With all the Batman movies and shows, we love Batman, but every Batman movie, you gotta have a Batmobile, right? It's just like, could you imagine a Batman is like, what? That's like kind of like what we look for, right? It's just like Batman, like what outfit is he gonna have and what the Batmobile is gonna look like, man. But
so remember, real quick, Zack Snyder's first photo of Batman in his universe was Batman in his suit, and then right next to, like you said, is the Batmobile.
Yeah.
So 100%, that's what we all care for.
Yeah, it's just like, it's synonymous, man. And so for me with the 89 Batmobile, that one is just the first real, I mean, movie wise, not taken away from the TV show, because that's iconic with a lot of people, that Batmobile. But just that first movie one, man, it hits hard. And everything after that is, compared to that. But, I think those three for me are the holy trinity of vehicles. And then after that, then, you could get stuff in the mix. But for me, number 4 would be Kit. I see Battle Cat here, so he would probably have to agree with me, because I know he loves Kit just as much as I do.
We're talking about legendary vehicles, where we got the legendary man himself, Alex, right here. So thanks for joining the show, man.
What up, Battle Cat?
And talking about legends, Mr. Popo. I don't know if he's on his backup account, 786, but thank you for joining, man.
Yeah, I love the DeLorean, man. It's such a fun vehicle, man, and you incorporate time travel.
Yeah, I love that. I love that print with it too. Actually, I'm gonna just leave it back here like this for now, because that's dope. I really like that image there. So Freddie, you just kind of helped me out a little bit with it, because I know you've had it before. So if I'm missing something or anything like that, let me know.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say with the DeLorean, with the Back to the Future franchise, is most people debate on which one is the better version. Mark 1, which is the Back to the Future, the OG, or the Mark 2, which is the Back to the Future 2. Me personally, I love the Back to the Future 2, the flying DeLorean. That's my favorite one. Yep. And of course that's preference, because anybody saying the first one, they're not wrong at all. It's DeLorean as a whole is a fun vehicle, man, just to have. But I love the whole Mr. Fusion and the time travel aspect. Yeah. The flying, the flying part, I love that, man. So I have.
Real quick, everybody, I'm sorry if you can not hear me, if I'm blurry. My connection is really bad tonight because it's raining really hard outside in Houston. So sorry. I don't know if you can hear me at all or how blurry I am, but just letting you know, that's why. Sorry about it.
Yeah. Actually, your image, Marco, comes in and out really clear. So I think it's just the weather really getting to
Yeah, it's just shitty.
But I do like that they give you obviously the clear stands, right, for this stuff.
Yeah,
Let me see
that because it's meant to be on the band that you can kind of put it at it goes on at an angle, kind of.
Right.
When you put it up.
Yeah, it's cool, but to me, it's not the most ideal.
Yeah.
Stand.
One thing I will tell you, and Freddie would tell you too, if you do anything for adjusting to do the levitation mode with the tires, be really careful.
I heard you got to pull it out and you got to make sure it pops.
But you got to be really careful.
Right.
A lot of early ones got broken. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's a good point. So with and Lane can confirm that too. Right, since when Hot Toys released the first batch of DeLorean 2 vehicles, they had some QC issues with people pulling out the wheel to hover convert it, and it would crack or break, right? Because people just you'll pull it out and you try to hover convert it, and it will crack, and there's a lot of complaints. And so what Hot Toys had to do, they basically did a callback, try to get those vehicles back, and they helped replace the vehicles sideshow, and the second batch that was released, to fix that, basically they had to reinforce the mechanism with the screws and pulling out of the wheels and stuff like that. So I don't know if you got the second batch of vehicle of the DeLorean from Hot Toys. So
was there like a code where you could find out where that would be? Maybe they're like, okay, if you have barcode number such and such will be first batch, second batch, you know what I'm saying?
I can't recall. If I did still have mine, I'd be able to tell you quickly, but probably get some pictures. I think I snapped some photos.
Yeah, this was a little while ago when it came out, so.
Yeah, so I would say basically, just be careful when you put it in hover conversion mode, just in case you do have the first batch. And the first batch was in circulation already, so a lot of people already had it. Again, sitting in the garage, probably didn't open it at some point. Because at some point they did offer for those, if it did break, replacements. Sure. Now it's a little bit too late now, but. So just be careful.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late for myself. Interesting. I think I'm putting this correctly.
Speaking of Hot Toys, sorry, I got kicked out. But speaking of Hot Toys, I got one coming in tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, guys. So
got what coming?
Like you guys. Yeah.
What you get?
Boy, you guys all trying to drive. The guy like Drew always trying to push Freddie out of his 1/6 scale safe zone.
And I
into like the $5,000 bus, and they're just like kind of behind the scenes sneaking in Hot Toys, like
Whoa! Chill out, bro. Chill out.
So I mean, like Freddie, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I did find mine. So I had sold it recently, because I ordered the Blitzway one, and I did which I normally do when I sell and ship stuff off. I basically take pics and stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can get in close on some of my pics. The code.
So here's the bumper.
Let's see if I can find it.
I might have to go around. Let me go around because it gets a little blurry.
Yeah, which secretly I do want this one back again. Because if you see behind me, I have so many Back to the Future pieces, and I want to do a couple of displays.
What was the reason you sold it?
No, the Blitzway. I had ordered the. I didn't want at the time. I didn't want two DeLoreans, two DeLorean 2s, Mark 2s. Yeah. Right. I have the first one. I have that here. That's never going. So the DeLorean 2, the one that Will has right now, I ordered the Blitzway one because it's more accurate, more screen accurate, and it has a little bit more features, mechanical features. So I said I was like, I don't need to. I'll sell that one off and then take that and then put it towards like a statue or something like that, right? But again, future now, I'm thinking, I'm like, I have so many Back to the Future figures, and I just love doing different displays with it. I said, I'll have a Hot Toys one, and then probably do a second display at some point.
Mhm.
Ready, just stick to one. That's more
But see,
space. It could be something else.
because what I want to do, I want to have the vehicle by itself, right? The Blitzway one, just by itself, like just showing that off in its own display. And I would like to have the second one with the figures doing something. Yeah, trying to recreate a scene, right? Because that Blitzway one, like I really just want to just show that one off by itself, right? Just the way it is. Again, because it's more screen accurate. It has a little bit more stuff on it. And I just want to just display that one just by itself. The other one I can play around with and, do some diorama stuff.
Why not get the Mark III one instead?
I have the Mark III. But the Mark III, that's going to be with the Western figures because I have the Western Marty and Doc. That's going to be in a different display. But with the Back to the Future 2, I have Marty and Doc with their futuristic outfits. I'd want to put them in a vehicle or do something cool with it. That's what I mean. So, again, I'm a Back to the Future nut, so that's the only reason why.
Worst movie franchise of all time.
See, Freddie, if you were just a Back to the Future nut, then I would say that would be go for it. However, you're not just a Back to the Future nut.
Yeah.
And there is going to be something else for something else that pops up.
I know.
Like another, you're already hooked in for, not just that new, not recent, it was last year, that Aloy statue, but also I forget the Robo Raptor one, and then that snake monster one.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Ooh, that was good. So some of my other broskies, and once the scale streams I'm on, I usually have to fight them like just by one. I mean, now they come back to me because I own 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi figures already, and why am I buying the third of the same character? But I would tell you, I can get that for a figure or maybe even a smaller quarter scale statue. But every vehicle, as William is discovering right now, takes up a lot of space, man. And I know you might think, hey, this would be that. That's like pro wrestlers when they say, when we're going to go out to the ring, hey, wouldn't this be cool?
Yeah.
Whenever you hear that from pro wrestling, you should immediately, if you're the guy who's the booker, you tell them no. Because someone's going to get hurt, probably. It wouldn't be cool.
Vehicle.
Yeah, I know. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
It is. Well, because what I like with this.
Sorry, Lane. Do you see the micro USB port? It should be underneath the hood.
Yeah.
Underneath there somewhere. Yeah.
I'm just trying to see where I click it so it to float,
Okay.
The lineup features for this car are great.
Guys. Look who's in the chat. Mr.
Hey, Mr. Jimmy. Hope you're doing good.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy, man.
Did you get
him in
those boards that I sent you? Go ahead, Marcus.
No, I was just saying, if anybody hasn't seen it, I haven't watched it yet because I'm a bad friend. But Jimmy and Freddie were on the show with Queen Studios last night. I don't know what they talked about, but hopefully it was some good stuff. Everybody should go check out Alex Statues if they haven't yet.
It was a good hour long or a little bit longer discussion. John answered a lot of questions. Now, if you are looking for anything possibly in art figure wise, didn't really talk too much about that. It was definitely more focused on the statue end of things.
I'm surprised Freddie didn't have any in art stuff.
There wasn't enough time, man.
They talked about a lot. Yeah.
John was pressed for time, so we had to take the statue stuff first, at least what we could ask him.
It is probably not like dolls, so I get it.
Yeah. Very funny. But one thing I do actually, though, Freddie, and I think you would probably agree, the DeLorean, even though there's no 6-scale vehicle like this that's small, the DeLorean guys, if you're looking at maybe now the Blitzway, is the Blitzway one supposed to be a little bit bigger?
It's bigger, yes, it's bigger. Yeah.
I know with the Hot Toys one, I know with the DeLorean here, if you were thinking about getting the 6-scale vehicle, this one is actually one of the better usual ones that have been made because it is big, but it's not as big and long as the other ones.
Yeah.
Like it is compact in comparison to like the Batmobiles and stuff that have been produced or something.
Yeah. Now, while this vehicle did have some QC issues, while it did have some QC issues, and the other one you should know, Will, is that the driver's seat, with some vehicles, it did pop out. The glue.
Yeah. No, I think I heard that one as well.
Yeah, so you just might want to be a little bit careful. Like, I mean, again, for us, man, easy fix for us, right? Just put some glue on it, no big deal. But, just to be aware of that.
I remember it was
there you
go ahead, Lane.
Yeah, well, this one's actually it is stiff, so it doesn't look like it unglued itself. But I did read that it did unglue itself.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny because I had a couple of years ago, I was going to a local Chili's that's nearby me, like 2 miles away. So I went over there, just randomly parked there. And then when I got out of my car and I looked to the back left, I kind of looked and went, it was like, is that a DeLorean? And it just so happened there was like a DeLorean parked by this other restaurant, just right diagonal for where I was. And I was like, I immediately pulled my camera out and started taking pictures, but I tried not to look weird. Because this was like Sunday morning at like 11:20, but as soon as I saw the DeLorean, I'm like, I was like, holy crap, that is the DeLorean.
So real
I'd
quick,
never seen one.
Jojo has a question for you, and I guess Freddie. If you pull back on this toy, does it roll forward?
Oh my gosh, Jojo! I know you trolling, man.
It was a question from the chat. It wasn't me. Dude.
No, I know. Like Jojo's trolling, man. But yeah, if you do, you can roll it. You can basically. You could basically, like the wheels roll. It can turn. You can. But no, you can't pull it and snap it back, and it just drives off.
Yeah, those toy cars.
Yeah, I know.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah, and we have cool in the chat. Thanks for joining the channel, Ledge. Good to see you, man. And then 2NB.
Mr. Kiefer.
Yeah.
Mr. Kiefer's in the house. What's going on, Alan? Thank you for joining, man.
Wait, who's Kiefer?
Where's
Kiefer? Oh, I see him. Okay.
He's at the bottom.
Thanks for joining the show, man. And then also, Ledge said he has the Blitzway on pre-order. Hopefully you get that in soon, man. And the Edge, I think it's Ejun or Ejun 209. That's a nice DeLorean, he said, Will. And then obviously we have too many legends in the chat right now.
I can't remember, but I don't remember if it was directly to Ledge or in a group or something like that. I remember messaging him or whatever, where I basically called him out, and I was telling Ledge, I was like, I'm shocked you got this, because Ledge don't really do vehicles. And when he got this, I was shocked. So it just, even that is just to go to show you, man, like how great Blitzway did with their presentation, with their vehicle, as far as what it can do and how accurate they were, man. It's beautiful.
So when you got the Ghostbuster one, it's really good by Blitzway, Freddie.
It's excellent.
This front bumper here, are you supposed to like push it a little harder? So, like, I don't want to break it.
Yeah, no, it'll snap, man. You gotta.
No, the one it's got like 2 clear tabs, and it looks like it's way too big for the slot.
I don't know. Yeah, you gotta angle. Did you start from the middle and then work your way in and out?
No, you started from the side.
Yeah, it's weird. It gave me trouble too.
Real quick, Freddie, Joe just said he's not trolling. He promises. It's fully correct or not.
It feels like he's not trolling by trolling.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I believe him.
Okay. No, well, I mean, by definition, right? Hot Toys. I mean, they're all toys. But I think they do it with their vehicles. I think they do an excellent job trying to be as accurate as they can, and as far as room for it being a toy, because with a lot of their vehicles, they do kind of make them a little bit smaller, and they take liberties with their stuff, because there are some inaccuracies with a lot of their vehicles. And one thing I will give it to Blitzway, with all their vehicles they've done, they actually try their best to be as accurate as possible with length, with details. I could speak on that. I have the Ecto. I've seen the original Ecto. And just from what they've shown, with the DeLorean, right? They try their best to be as accurate as possible. So, if you're comparing a Hot Toys to Blitzway, I'd say Hot Toys leans more on, yes, the toy side, JoJo. So yes, it's more of a toyish. And I think with companies like Jazz Inc., Blitzway, I think they more lean on the side of what's that word I'm looking for, Lane?
Realism?
Not realism. I don't remember that word. It's not a toy. Like when you try to basically do a replica. I think that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm looking for. They try their best to basically. It's more of a replica, right? They try their best to come as close as you can to the real one. And so, if you were asking me about Blitzway, I'd say no. Blitzway's not a toy. That's an actual replica. They're trying to. Right, Jazz Inc. They're replica. No, they're trying to get every nook and cranny in there.
Not one I would suggest trying to put a hot toy figure into or something like that. That's
right.
You got a lot of hate for these
right. Which is what I was saying, Lane. Right. That's what I said. I like Blitzway. But hey, that's what I said. Blitzway. I just want to show it by itself. Right.
Well, real quick, let me do it to Mr. Kiefer and also Mr. Jimmy. If you guys are still in chat, please check your messengers on Facebook, because I have sent you both a bunch of codes that Freddie can tell you and Marcos already that they add up, because I have been sending you guys some sideshow points codes the last several days.
It's for the Spooktacular weekend, correct? Like that's what it's
doing. It'll be into end of next Friday, so it's still going for a bit.
You know what, JoJo? Man, I take offense sometimes, like when they call my Hot Toys dolls.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do too.
I had to give JoJo a long explanation. I'm like, it's not a toy, but it is a toy. You know, it's like do you collect? I'm like, no, these Hot Toys are not dolls, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, calling it a figure versus a doll to us male collectors, that's even if we're sitting there having to, like, on our artisan or our, like, in our rooted hair, and we're having to take a little comb and, you know, brush it up and everything, don't call it a doll.
Yeah, actually, I get offended when people call my J&D dolls.
They are dolls.
Like you collect those 1/3 dolls? I'm like, no. They're statues.
There are those third scale, like, that have had some of those third companies have put out that are kind of weird.
Hey, JoJo, I'm kind of with you. Like, how much he talked about it and defended it, it sounded like he was in the corner, dude.
Nah, because because look, Hot Toys, like, in the name, like, you know what I'm saying? Hot Toys is like, come on, guys. It's just, they're toys, but not really.
Well, this one's giving me a little bit of trouble here.
And then,
it's not staying in place it should. I think I might have to get like a heat gun or something just to kind of bend it back, because it's not. There's no locking point for it, and the electrical I need to plug in keeps falling out. Kind of sucks.
Wait for the rear bumper. Wait, what?
Yes, bumper, yeah. Yeah, kind of.
But you got the front bumper on, right? It's
sort of.
Yeah, it is a little bit tricky, man. I'll tell you, it took a while for me to get the bumper on. That's actually one of the complaints, man, with the bumpers. So that's something you kind of.
Yeah, this one is actually not too bad, but it's like the way it's molded, it's not letting me.
Yeah, actually, there have been people who I didn't have to do it. I just kept on like wiggling mine in with the first DeLorean, but the old heat gun trick, man, for this. That's something that people do.
Ledge said he got his first Hot Toys to go with this car, Dr. Brown. I don't know which one he's talking about. But
nice.
Yeah, Lane would know.
Yeah.
And then
congrats, man. That's cool. Man,
focus on your kid's football game, man. Forget our show. your kid needs you. Not us. Thank you for joining, though. Honestly, thank you. And then Ed June said there's better stands. Where I just saw the comment somewhere. He said there's better acrylic stands you can get.
I would be surprised.
Better than the stock stands.
All right. First of all, Marcos, let me defend him right now. You ain't got kids. First of all, have you ever been to kids games before? Yo, sometimes sometimes you got to be on the side if your kid's not in the game, especially, or when it's not even their turn, because they may be sitting down. It may not even be their time. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to watch the whole game. I just want to watch when my kid is in. You know what I'm saying?
You know, my family's a bunch of champions, so we don't sit down on the bench. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, because if his son is playing on offense or defense when it's not his time up, you know, it's just like, okay, my son.
I'll be the coach if anything before he sits on the bench, so he'll go to left field or right field at least, you know.
I go to the root for my kid.
I'm kidding.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, and the team, but.
Yes, and then also Alan said, was it one of those strange drunk messages you usually send him on every Saturday night? That's what he said right there. I kind of added a little bit on there, but. And then one of my friends called it a Barbie until I told him the price. See, I'm these little 1/6 little dolls, man. People were they're kind of like Barbie-esque, dude, without the. You know,
yes, Alan, those were random things were. Codes for Sideshow rewards.
Well, there's some exquisite realism, man, with Hot Toys and J&D to be calling them toys, especially with them prices.
Yeah.
Some expensive ass toys, that's for sure.
Hey, I can't be the one hating. I'm about to have 2 Hot Toys in my collection, so you know, obviously I'm only getting 1 character in Hot Toys, and that's Doodoo Pool over there. But that's it. You guys got me though. You guys got me.
I'll tell you this much though, with this Hot Toy vehicles, I'd put it in the dirt and play with it before I put that Blitzway one in the dirt and start doing stuff with it. So,
well, no. I would put the Blitzway one. I'd be like, Freddie, where are you living exactly? Because I need to come over.
I'm just saying, that's telling. That's all I'm saying.
Back full of dirt, so I can whack you over the back of the head with it.
Freddie, are there a lot of pieces to this car or not really?
No, not really. No,
not really. It's just the pain to put some stuff.
I remember your Ecto had a lot of pieces on the.
Oh no, yeah, and like I said, Blitzway they're focused on realism, man, and that vehicle is huge. So there's a lot of pieces. You know, that unboxing took a while because a lot of pieces had to come in.
I wouldn't be surprised their DeLorean probably has a decent number as well to have.
Yeah, probably
attached to it.
I like how the lever turns on the inside here for the clock or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not the clock, but how the Latins like the Chica Madera. Yeah, the little time machine. This is Mr. Fusion here. I'm gonna put the little clock in, and then there's Mr. Fusion. So we'll put him out there. I think that's pretty much it for the. I wasn't able to get that other bumper in. I mean, I got it in, but I don't have it like locked in solid.
Yeah.
I really don't want to break anything. These hoses were a little bit stiffer, but I got everything in place. This is offset. I don't know. There's no hook here for this to keep it like they merge together like this, but it's not sitting right. But I mean, it's clocked in. I mean, it's not going to go nowhere. But there was also something else on there. I'm not sure if it lines up or what, but it doesn't tell me. On the print. Yeah, but in any case, let me show you guys a little clock. Doc's a little tiny clock.
There you go.
Yeah, just a little tiny clock, and the pegs from the bottom goes right in there.
So, Ledge said the same thing, man. Dude, the wheels roll.
Yes, it rolls. Not when you click it back and then you let it go, as JoJo suggested. But yes, you can roll it. The wheels roll.
CBT said the Mars Toys Doc Brown will go great with this. I don't know what Mars Toys is. Is it a good company, Freddie Lane? I don't know.
Yeah, Mars Toys is.
Why would they put that little clock in there and make it so freaking hard to get in? Like, I got fat hands.
I saw you. Yeah, you got to reach up there, man, and just put that clock on top.
Get some tweezers or something. And then Joe just said, how much was this? So, Freddie, do you know the retail on this?
It was $8.99, I think, for this one.
Yeah, I mean, now you could find it between, $6 to $9, depending on where you get it. Like me, I had the second one, sold it for less than retail.
Wasn't it like $8.25 originally? I think.
Yeah, but with tax and everything like that, I'm just if you paid it that high. But
cheaper thing you can find anywhere.
Yeah. Like I said, I had it. I sold it for cheaper than the retail price. So you'll find it out there, a retailer or somebody letting it go.
Any piece nowadays, you're basically selling for cheaper. Or like the best you can get usually is like all in price with shipping included.
Not any. Some, because even with the Ecto 1, the original, now you're paying through the roof. You're looking at like, what is it, $4,000-ish lane for the Ecto 1? Yeah, because they haven't released the new one yet. I mean, there's talks now, but yeah, that first Ecto released.
If I ever have the Ecto 1, I'm selling it right now and hoping someone makes a new one and just get that one for a cheaper price.
Yeah, but you know, when I hear people say stuff like that, again, you want it in your collection to display now. Who knows when? Even if you know it's coming in 5-6 years, I'm like, okay, you're gonna wait 5-6 years to get a piece.
5-6 years is a long time in collecting.
Yeah, but you don't know where you're gonna be 5-6 years from now, or what your display is gonna look like.
That's what I'm saying. It's a long time.
Yeah, but exactly. So I'm saying, hey, just sell your piece.
I agree with you. You disagree, I get it. But
No. I know. I'm just still making a case. A lot of people out there view that. I'm not knocking it. It's just, man, you really want a piece, get it in your collection, display it, right? Because how many times you hear companies fall all the time, right? When they're gonna release a piece and all of a sudden we can't license, or we were gonna do it but not anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then you're screwed. Like, I waited 5 years. You said you was gonna do it. Nope.
Nope. So we ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
I'm trying to get this plug closed. I found the cable, but it's kind of short. So I'm gonna get it as close as I possibly can for at least, and see if it even works.
Have you seen, like, there's this guy and multiple people that posted, but they have like these module cases for like the cars, basically like vehicles for collecting. And like, I saw one guy have all like what's that one company, Jazz Inc. He had all the vehicles basically from Jazz Inc. and like displayed them in module cases. It looks so good, dude.
I know. That's my goal. I'm trying to do the same setup here. Like, I don't have all my stuff up yet.
I'm not a big vehicle guy, obviously, but like, that looks awesome, dude. Like, I was like, wow.
I'm very slow building my display, but I want to do the same thing, man. Just have the vehicles.
Like, the module cases that are specifically for like vehicles, like they have like the skinnier, it looks so good, dude. Like, wow.
Yeah, especially when you see them on garage racks too. For those who have garage racks, to me, that's perfect, man. Like the vehicles in some garage racks, and just
you can move them, obviously. Like the racks, obviously. Yeah.
I actually prefer vehicles out in the open, man. Me personally, like I love displays like in cases. I'm one of those guys who's like, I like to see statues in cases, but when it comes to vehicles, man, I just love seeing it out to breathe, man. Just on a garage shelf or just like out somewhere.
Was there an on and off button for this thing? Yeah. I saw it flicker, but I don't know if there was an on and off button.
Ledge, I'm with you, man. Like, a lot of companies are having a lot of it. Like, even like some of the great companies like Prime One, they're having a lot of issues too with delays and everything. So
yeah, it's a pain.
We can at least say this is not just one company that's having one. Obviously, there's one that's really worse, and that's Tweeter.
Yeah, there's a bunch, man.
Exton has a lot of issues too, but like, definitely every company is having a lot of delays lately.
Even Queen, we love Queen, man, but we know how they do sometimes, right?
They're still behind that stuff.
Yeah.
Freddie, I missed because something because I didn't catch the entirety. Just to ask, was it asked about during the stream last night? The Infinity Hulk, was that one supposed to be actually shipping soon? Or
no,
did you guys not even get to that?
On the show, they weren't able to ask about a lot of those stuff. So, hopefully some of those questions get to John. Because there is a lot of.
Hey!
Excellent.
It's like a Fast and Furious little car
racing
thing.
That's the first step. That's the first step.
That's the first lineup step.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can shut this off here.
Flux capacitor fluxing.
It's flexing. Kind of sucks because I can't have the turntable because the wire's tied to it. See how far?
Yeah, I got you.
I get sideways here. Let me see.
Yeah.
But the light up feature on this thing is really nice.
Get this guy open.
Tell you, this is one of the most sexiest vehicles, man. Especially when you got it lit up. Oh.
Yeah. Damn it. I just don't like the fact that I got to get the plug has to stay in there, right? And if I want you to see the back of it, you're not going to be able to see the back. So let me get the camera. I'll get in a little closer. Now, the one for the battery, what does that light up? Do we know?
I don't remember.
Is it like the back of it? Because I'm gonna have to get like some
Or
screwdrivers.
does it do for the tires
It's-
lighting up?
What do you mean? I think
The
one.
battery light.
Yeah. So
You
this
asking?
so the
You
front
saying-
takes batteries too. So does that light up anything else?
No, that's all. No, that's only in lieu of if you don't use the plug.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I don't have the plug.
Yeah, because that's why the plug goes directly into that power, because that's where the same way with the battery is at. So
I see. So
Yeah.
that's like it for the light up then. Because I thought the outside lit up too, but it's not. Am I wrong?
oh, there's a secondary one because you have to have it in. There's a hover mode, and that hover mode also, if you press it again,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
there you go. Yeah, it's multiple presses. Yeah.
Okay, so hover mode is with the green. So let me
Mhm.
kill these. That way we have
And then see the lights when you when you move the wheels into position, then they'll glow just like they
Yeah,
did.
JFK. Yeah,
Hey,
well, if
Freddie,
we're talking about the second vehicle. If you have the first one, no, but the second vehicle is USB. You can
There you go.
plug it in.
get let me
the
get
green
the
light
camera.
is still, man.
Let me get the camera in
Damn.
here. We'll get a good close up shot of it.
Yeah.
Man, putting
Let
this
me
thing
just
together
say-
makes me sweat. God damn.
Yeah, you wore a sweater for some reason. I don't know why you did that, man.
Yeah, because it was cooler in here, and now I'm sweating my ass off. All right, so let's get in. We'll get on the inside here. Let me know if it's blurry or not. I can't tell. Let's see if I can get into that flux capacitor over there on the corner.
Yeah. To answer JoJo though,
Yeah.
there, the meat of stuff of like what you're saying, difficult questions, man, couldn't even get to that at all. There were
Also,
tons.
let me just say
So
real quick. Obviously, you're part of the show. Obviously, I wasn't there. Obviously, that last night, but we had to understand too. Like, I get it. Like, we all want companies to get like fire thrown at them always. I get it for sure. But like at the same time, we're not CNN. We're not 60 Minutes. We're not Fox News. We're just people trying to have fun with other companies. So like I get that we all want the hard hitting reporting, but we're not reporters. We're just collectors like you and everybody else. Obviously, answers are always great to have, but hopefully the answers that they talked about last night were the answers people wanted.
Yeah.
Most people wanted, but if they weren't the answers you wanted, that's fine.
I
it
get. I get what he's saying. I mean, not me personally. I ain't shying away. So I get what he's saying. It's a lot of questions were asked, which is a lot of questions were asked, which is like how you guys are going. Give us some updates. Here's the stuff that we liked and coming out and stuff like that. Yeah, that's PG. I believe if we had more time, I believe that we would have taken most people's questions and actually get to some of the deeper stuff. But
and also
how it was a favor. He came on, he jumped on. I think he was only going to give us like 30, 40 minutes, but
hour.
He helped out, and it was one of them kind of shows, man. So
Next time, all we got to do is give him a couple of shots at this, and maybe he'll open up a little more.
So, question, Freddie. It's supposed to lean with the door open, right? So it's supposed to lean towards the camera with the door open. The fly mode, I would assume. Like you don't want.
Yeah. So basically, with the driver's side, that's the part that's supposed to lean.
So my question is, I'm trying to look at this fucking, excuse my language, but this direction.
Yeah.
They must got the direction from Prime 1 because it's very challenging to read.
Yeah.
Prime 1's directions are fucking horrible, dude.
Well. In their defense, they're saying it's a toy. Like, what more do you want? you can figure this thing out. You can figure this out.
I haven't played with toys since I was a kid, man, so I can't just figure it out like that.
They're like, man, this ain't Transformers, man. Transformers statue.
You know what I mean? That's a very great.
I love that, Freddie. I love that one Prime 1 showcase. They had that like transform piece, and they're like, what did they say? Like 300 pieces. Like, who would want to buy that after it? Like, they like promoted it as like 300 pieces you have to put on. And like, oh my god, dude, like that's horrible.
Yeah, I love stuff like that, man.
I know you do. Like Legos.
Mr. Fusion.
Is that the light up still on?
Man.
No.
Yeah. No, it's not.
No.
That little blue part is like it's lit up.
No, it's just painted that way.
That's a beautiful vehicle, man.
Yeah, that's good. Freddie, so what is your favorite vehicle? Was it this one you said out of all movies, or what?
My favorite is the DeLorean. As in a whole, whether it's
So
the
this
DeLorean 1, DeLorean 2, the DeLorean vehicle, is my favorite.
Well, you haven't watched One Piece. You don't love the Going Merry like most of us do, but it is the better vehicle, obviously. So
Yeah. Well, I'm dealing with movie vehicles, man. Movie and shows. Live action, basically.
One Piece is a movie.
One Piece is a movie.
It is. It's life. It's not just a movie. It's a life.
Yeah. Take your time. Yeah. Pull it out. Yeah. Definitely pull it out first with two hands. And then.
You gotta go discount tires, bro, and get that fixed.
Yeah, I got.
There you go. Yeah, take it. Yeah, you gotta.
Man, that thing's like.
Yeah, no, yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, take it. Yeah, there you go, and then turn. Yeah.
No, it still doesn't turn all the way. There it goes.
Will Popo said, "Congrats on this piece, man. Looks great."
Hey, thanks, Popo. Hey, thank you for being here, man. Really appreciate the support.
No, seriously, man. He pops in like almost like every weekend now. So thanks for the support. I know he's down under, as people would say, down under. And so I know he usually it's probably like early morning maybe right now for him. So thanks, man.
Oh, this one came out nice and easy. That other one didn't.
Yeah, that was.
Though?
Oh man.
Like float.
Man, you may have the first version. See, if Will wanted to get very deep into it, if he had brought the camera closer, I'd probably be able to tell. Is the screw metal?
Screw? What screw?
The screw. Well, yeah, that's another thing. Now, don't worry about it. We can do that off stage.
Yeah.
Because there's a way to tell if it's the first batch or second batch based off of the.
Second batch.
This I'm gonna have to use a Hika because there's no. Oh wait a minute, that's because I'm missing something here at the bottom. Yeah. DTD. Hold on, let me hold this like a football. And
Look how big that vehicle is, man.
It's not. It's not just small.
Nah, man, but I'm saying that you doing that just goes to show you how big the vehicle is. And could you imagine the Blitzway one? It's even bigger than this. So,
trying to convert that one's going to be a lot more fun.
Yeah, Jojo, man, that Transformer piece, 20K price
tag.
Ridiculous, dude.
Oh yeah, the Battle Armory, Optimus Prime monstrosity.
And the thing is, too,
you wanted to make that Power Master Optimus Prime look like a bargain piece to go pick up at almost 5K. That was the one, man.
Obviously, my thing with that piece too is like it's cool and everything, but like what's that?
You have to literally.
Way Studios is doing a similar piece that's bigger and it's gonna be cheaper too. So it's like at that point, like why even get the Prime 1? But people did, so it's sold out. I think it's wasted.
Yeah, well, that thing, I mean, I looked at it for how long that would. You guys might remember that long stand that I have where like I had put the Harley who laughs and stuff, which was roughly about like 6 feet long. That thing would fill the entirety of it. I was like, the one huge piece could go there. That probably is coming in like 6 boxes.
Yeah, dude, Lane, do you still not have the chains on that Harley who laughs?
No, I've never put them on.
You're crazy, dude. That's an awesome part of the piece. What are you doing?
No, but I have her using the alternate hand where she's about to snap her fingers, where she's not using the chains.
Well, it's still the other hand. Like, isn't not the other hand? Like, it's two pieces.
No, it's the one. No, it's one that you would hook around that hand. I like it without it. Like I have her where she's like about to snap, and both Bud and Lou are going to attack. I prefer that.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, what is it? One of my other statues I did like. Ivy, my Poison Ivy that I got a couple years ago that I unboxed live was supposed to have one of the plant things go up around her leg that was supposed to be potentially could cause like damage to the paint and everything because it was a pain to try and get on her. I never put her on her. Like to this day, it's still in the box because I don't need it on her.
I like this the stand that it makes it go sideways like this. It's cool.
It's just that it feels like the lower part of the stand doesn't fit the gap that it's telling you it's supposed to go in.
You got it on there like it's
pretty secure though, right? Like it's in there.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
There you go.
Will's always a warrior work, man.
I am a warrior work.
You are, man. I love you to death, but you know.
Now you can see how much one of these takes.
Cool, dude. That looks really fucking cool. Honestly, with the stand and everything.
Molly,
no, Will, take that off, dude. You're fucking
big sweaty man.
I mean, take all of it off or just the sweater?
I say all of it off, honestly. You know?
No.
As Judges knows, we're not a PG show over here, so
no, we are not. Let me get some more light in here.
You could cure the thirst in Africa with your sweat, man. So
Jesus.
Same here. When I do some, I sweat like.
I need another sip of rum and coke.
Yeah, there we go. Please do.
That's gonna help me a lot.
It actually makes you sweat more.
I'm tempted to actually bring it on here, but I'm tempted. What do you think, Freddie?
Is it heavy? Is it heavy or no?
No, it's not that heavy. Just be careful, man, with it being on the stand.
Yeah, the stand. I bet you. Yeah, dude, look at that shit. Oh, Will is a fucking maniac.
It's all about. He's here for the audience, man.
I'm here to.
Yeah, that's true.
The
thing is, when I do boxing, I'm way worse. So yeah.
Yeah, Popo was asking, Freddie, do you know? Because I don't remember the dimensions. Do you know how much bigger the Blitzway was? Isn't it supposed to be like 3 inches?
It's only about 2 inches. About 2.
Yeah, it's not.
2 inches.
It's not super bigger than this one.
Yeah, but because of this vehicle and how small it is with the Hot Toys, though the 2 inches, it makes a difference. Especially if you're trying to put figures in there.
Yeah, that's what
I told all my ex-girlfriends that too. The 2 inches makes a difference.
Yeah. They keep telling us the same.
They didn't believe me. You know,
same
so.
thing. They keep doing the same thing.
Thanks, Marcos.
I'm just saying they never believe me, and it's never worked out. But I'm telling you,
I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh!
Shit.
We're not a PG show over here.
I do
like the wheels up.
If you see the bottom, I don't know if you guys can see it. The lights are like
That's good.
You can light up the wheels too.
The wheels are lit up. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we can see it now. Yep.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Hold on, let me get it completely dark.
There you go. Wow.
Okay, there better. Now you got your reading lamp by your bed.
So right
look
there,
at that, man.
If I had a little party, I would open this up and just have them hanging out of it.
Yeah, put that dock in there, have them just like hanging out. Yep. You know.
Yeah, this is a pretty dope piece, man. I mean, I honestly, for like my first car in Hot Toys, there are some issues here in terms of like how the pegging is and things like that. But to me, it's like a 9.8. Like I would rate it a 9.8.
Whoa!
Actually, pulling out one. It's my favorite movie too, so I'm a little biased. So excuse me.
Okay.
But I know that the new one for Blitzway is going to have a lot more stuff. So I could be potentially like you, Freddie. Is like maybe I should PO the Hot Toys one or the Blitzway one because I like that.
Some places.
What's that?
You still can, like Big Bad Toy Store still has it for the original early bird special price, like $1,000. I mean, it is a little bit more money.
Right. But I mean,
they have shipping there. So.
Like if I really need the extra $1,000, I got a number 2 edition Deadpool here for Marcos. I'm pretty sure I can get the money. So
hey, come on, dude! Like for free as a brother. Come on now, for free.
But
at least 500. I'll do it for 500.
I absolutely love the lighting effect. I see what you guys are talking about the wheel, but I don't find it a big deal. I think you just have to be real cautious. Now, one of the wheels, obviously the first one I did was a lot more tighter to pull out, but the other ones kind of came out fairly smoothly. So you just kind of, if you are picking up this piece, this older model and everything, just kind of feel your way until it hits, because you won't know the difference when it hits or not if it's really stiff like one of the other ones. Display-wise, I'll display it like this. I do like this whole flying version. I do have an extra plug so I could keep it plugged in if I want to and just kind of, bump it. So I don't really see the need for the batteries in there, honestly. But if I were to sell it, I'd throw the plug in for whoever's going to have it so they don't worry about it. But other than that, yeah, I love everything. Even some of the stuff you can move here. I'm glad the seat didn't fall off like some of them I've seen. and heard of. I kind of wish the back door would open too. That'd be kind of cool, just kind of have them both open, but it doesn't. So that's a shame. And like I said, based on concept and everything else on it, I give it a 9.8. There's just some small stuff. I'm not gonna make big deals about how some of these things need a peg, but maybe it's just me not visually being able to see where it pegs into. And the lighting to me is like a 10 out of 10. I love the light. I love the flashing on the bottom. Everything about it, man, is cool. I didn't even know. I had no idea about the wheels. The headlights, man, they're like bright, like bright. And yeah, that's just my opinion, man. I love the hell out of this piece. This is a cool piece. I don't know how well it'll do with my ex, but it's going to be there. Freddie, since you've had it, your opinion, your rating, how do you feel? And I know you said you wanted to buy it again, so that tells me it's going to be high.
Yeah. So definitely an eye catcher, man. Just looking at it now, especially with it lit up, that's just telling, how great it is. And seeing it in person is even better, man. It's, I know this is Hot Toys, but I think Hot Toys did a decent job for the price point. And with the features, with the light up and everything. I love the DeLorean. I'm biased. I give this an 8.5, only because I know the car and the franchise so well. I nitpick at the stuff. So the Blitzway coming out, that if it holds up true, I'd probably give that a 10, right? Mm-hmm. But this 8.5, man, I think they did an excellent job. Again, for the price point, for the things that they could have left out that they didn't. Just the way it looks on the display, seeing it on the shelf, and even if it's not lit up, man, it's just such a cool vehicle. I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Yeah.
Lane?
Yeah, I think overall the piece, I really like it. Actually, more than I remember seeing, because I'd seen it in box, a few years ago when it came out. I really like the light up features on the wheels and stuff. I guess my only concern with it is over time, could some of the lights burn out if you try and have them on a regular basis?
Right.
And I'm not the biggest I'm not a huge Back to the Future movie fan. I've, seen all three of the movies, but it's probably been like 25 years since last time I watched them. But I love the DeLorean. Like the DeLorean itself is just like Freddie talks about. It may not be my most favorite vehicle of some ones, like especially they've done 6 scales of, but I love just how it looks. I love the flight mode from 2. That is my favorite one too. I have honestly thought about getting the Blitzway, but it's literally that thing is I don't know where I would have to somehow move or get rid of some other stuff that I keep where I would be able to stick it probably.
Right.
But the Hot Toys one should not be underestimated how good it is. Like it is, I think, after the first batch.
Right.
I think they really nailed overall kind of doing this one. And I think, and if you guys are like considering maybe doing a 1/6 vehicle, this is of the ones that have been made so far. It is probably the smallest one for the most part that you can get, because the Batmobile, or especially even listening, not even including Jazz Inc. and stuff with theirs, they've done some of the 1/6 scales, which are bigger than some of the Hot Toys ones. But even like the 89 Batmobile is like 31 inches or 32 inches long. I mean, they're bigger, and the tumbler is much wider. You have to have a much wider area to like stick it.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's one of the best 1/6 vehicles you could actually, if you wanted to try and get one. Now, admittedly, the one I want in 1/6 scale is I want Kit from Night.
Yeah.
That's the one I would really like. Just kind of like how Tommy has the little 1/10 scale where it could pop out with like the Super Pursuit mode and all that stuff. It would be hard for me not to like. I would have to like have no ability whatsoever where I could think where I could fit it to like a Kit. But if I was going to get a full size 1/6 scale vehicle, like one of these, because I own several bat cycles, and as you guys saw, I own some pretty big Star Wars 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
This would probably be the one I would get, because it's not as huge sometimes as some of the other vehicles that actually have been made.
My biggest knock with this, well, I'm not gonna nitpick this now, but because like I said, I'm a crazy fan, but I hate the fact that they don't give you two stands with this, because even though I like what they're trying to do with the hover stand, which is how it leans, for me, I would prefer it just to be straight, like hovering up, leveled. And that's my knock. If they could have just given you that, if I wanted to display, I just wanted to display it just hovered straight. And I wish they would have gave you some acrylic to just like have it just throwing some extra, cheap, same material, just throwing like two other ones where it's just I can make it straight up. That was my only like big knock. If I want to display it, it has to be flight up, right? I may not want it flight up. I just want it flight straight. So that was one of my biggest things, and it's the cheaper, acrylic plastic stand. It could have made it a little bit more better.
Do you think that might take away the visual of the cockpit? Maybe they put it at an angle like this so you can see that visual.
No, I think it's great. But a lot of collectors, it's with their space or what they're trying to do, Again, if I have a garage shelf, right? I have my 89, my kit, Batmobile, Ecto, whatever, right? I want to just display that. It's a DeLorean 2. I want it in flight mode, but I also want it straight, right? It's flying, but it's flying straight, right? I would like to display it that way. That's my knock against it. I understand, does it take away? It doesn't take away. I'm just saying, I wish they would have gave you, it in flight mode with just some, going up straight, which you can fix and correct. Somebody like me, I actually did buy one. If you go on eBay, or if you there's some Facebook custom groups that I'm in, they actually people make the a stand. They charge you like $100. You get it for 70, 80, 100. If you're a fanatic like me, I'm just like, unless I make it myself, I can't make it. So, but they make it to fit the DeLorean, where you could just have the have it in straight mode, flight mode. So that's one way to rectify that.
I can see your point when you wanna save some height space and you want it flat, so you can save the next one up and the next one. I get that. I personally, for me, if I were gonna just display a bunch of vehicles, I like to see this angle of it.
Yeah.
So I'd probably build like a sideways riser where I just sit it like that, and you still condense, the height, but you still get to see those angles that you want to see from the vehicle. Because if you have one on top of the other, it's kind of like you miss the roof, you kind of miss you know what I'm saying? So I think this angle works great.
You see everything, at least most of the.
To answer your question, Navarro, I don't know yet. I love the piece. I think it's great, but I'm one of those guys that I need my stuff to kind of match. Now, I do have some movie stuff somewhere else, so I could possibly make it fit somewhere else and keep it, but I'm not quite sure yet. So
if he doesn't keep it, he's giving it to me. I already discussed it with him. I'm calling him out live on the air.
Exactly.
I did tell him. But what we could always do, and I would do this with Marcos. Is if you don't like,
he won't do it. He will not do that Deadpool piece.
I'm a fanatic. I'd want to. So.
No, I know. I just tease.
But Will would not give me that piece. If there's one piece the last piece he sells, it would be that Deadpool piece, just to piss me off.
Well,
he would sell it to someone else.
I wouldn't sell it.
Yeah, exactly. That's bullshit. You're selling every other piece besides that one for some reason.
I might trade it for some favors, but I don't know if I'd sell it.
See, that's what I'm saying. He would never sell it to me because he hates me. This is like the most big brother shit of all time. Like, God damn it, dude. Fuck you.
Oh, man. But Marcos, your opinion, man, we didn't get to you yet. What's up, man?
So, for me, I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not a big fan of this IP. I don't hate it or anything. It's not for me. That's all.
Did you watch the movies?
No.
Yes, I have. I watched the movies. My gosh, dude.
Did you watch you watched the movies and clips on YouTube, or you actually sat down and watched the full movie?
Freddie, I'm a dork just like everybody else.
Okay.
I watch movies.
Sometimes my kids will be like, "No, Dad, I seen this movie." And I was like, "How did you watch it?" "No, YouTube." I said, "Come on." I said, "That don't count, man. You can't."
I love
the
these era
YouTube
movies,
clips.
man. I watched Pee Wee's Pee Wee Herman's Great Adventures, whatever it's called. This is the same exact era of this, you know. So I watch these movies, man. Trust me.
Well, I wouldn't have discounted you if you'd never seen Pee Wee's.
I don't think
that shit was dope, bro. When I was a kid, that shit was dope.
Oh, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I wouldn't hold your cool card and say you're not cool because you didn't watch Pee Wee.
I'm just saying, man. I've watched this era a lot of time. I've watched this whole era, bro, of movies. Trust me. It's just not for me, man. It's just like, huh?
Did you watch Ernest?
Ernest? No.
Oh, I loved Ernest growing up. There's like 10 Ernest movies, man. Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Halloween.
Time of the year, Ernest Scared.
Ernest Scared Stupid. Ernest Goes to Jail.
Jim Barney, man.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I mean, Vern? Hey, Vern, you know what I mean?
Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern?
You
Know what I mean?
But,
but Freddie, I'll tell you, he looks just like John Cena. John Cena should do a remake of Ernest Saves Halloween.
That would actually be cool. Yeah.
He looks just like him.
I think we could pull it off.
Hey guys, is it not crazy that we've never seen John Cena in public, ever?
What do you mean?
We never seen John Cena in public.
Well, I don't.
Oh, okay. I know where this joke is going.
Ah, Freddie finally got it. He finally got it. God damn it, dude! It took him a while.
Okay.
Okay, but my bad.
Yeah, Marcos' sense of humor is saying you can't see me right now because we all can't see it.
I'm just saying, hey, Freddie didn't get it for a little bit. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, oh, I got him. I finally got him.
Oh, no, that's true.
I got him. But for me, I'm gonna go with Freddie's rating, but right below it, 8.4. You know, as usual. You know, I go one below Freddie. But for me, I'm just not a big fan of this, so I can't give it like I can't dive deep into like what I don't like or what I do like. I do like the green light up feature though at the bottom, and that the wheels light up. I like the angle it's at with the stand. I do like that a lot. So 8.4 for me is I think a good score. Price wise compared to Blitzway, I know the Blitzway is a lot more, correct, Freddie?
A grand, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously this is more price friendly. It's a big box too, is it not, Freddie? Will?
I mean, it's decent. It's about like 30 by 14.
It's incredibly light. You could literally pick it up with one hand. It's light.
Sure. It's still like you know what I've been told from like Josh from Comics says is what they really care about with shipping prices is actually the size of the box, not the weight of it. So, you know,
Marcos, what vehicle do you like, man? You're not a fan of this. What vehicle do you like?
So, you know, we were talking about Batman vehicles. So I do like the 89 Batman, obviously, vehicle. Dude, I love the movie sucks, but I do love that, like, you know, the Joel Schumacher Batman vehicles. Those are dope, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
right, your cool points went up too.
Just a little bit.
Well, obviously, you know, typical. Obviously, the Ford versus Ferrari movie. I love that movie. The first, like, you know, like speed car they had in Ford. You know, that beat the Ferrari.
The community just started to respect you now when you said 89, and they're like, oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
In general, though, I'm a big muscle car fan, so obviously the reason why I like the Batman movie, Batmobile, a lot more is it's literally like a Camaro with, you know, Batman, you know, tweaks to it, I guess you could say.
Marcos loves Batfleck, but he at least he respects the 89.
Batfleck. Okay, stop. I almost threw up. I gotta take a shot for that. Yeah, but I love the Batmobile because it's a muscle car, and I love that.
It's a great car. It's a great car. Yeah,
it's cool, man. I want to see the second version of it though, you know, because he's still young Batman in the first movie, so I want to see like the souped up version in the second movie. So we'll see. For me, 8.4 though. Well, I'm sorry, it's such a long answer. My bad. 8.4. We went on like 6 different tangents, but 8.4. Good vehicle. Like it a lot. Not for me, but a lot of positives to it, at least. So
you know what car might be smaller than this? I don't remember. The Tumbler. I think it's the Tumbler, right? I think it's smaller than the DeLorean, or is it a little bit bigger? I'm talking about in length. In length, not width. It's bigger. It's bigger than this.
Well, I mean, this is only the second vehicle that I've unboxed. Our boy Michael Reyes We did the 89 Batman, or 92. Was that the 92 Batman? I did the unboxing with you guys. You guys were there in his garage. So I think it was the 92. That one is a little bit longer and wider than this, but not by much. But rightfully so, because that car in the movie was freaking long as heck. So, but yeah, man, I think it's dope. I think it's cool. I mean, for what it is and the price point, I think it's worth it. You know, I'm scoring it high because I'm in a high right now with it, and I'm enjoying it. Obviously, with like all my other pieces, like I have back here, you know, I can go through it and look at it and start nitpicking shit that I shouldn't be. I should just enjoy it, like everybody should enjoy their pieces. But with time, like a good friend, Jimmy likes to switch up his collection every 6 months, so. Be on the lookout on Godlike for some really cheap busts, because he's going to end up selling those and switching over.
This man, Jimmy, got that Batman on Throne, and he sold it within a month. Like, God damn it, Jimmy. That piece is awesome. The piece, dude.
I think Jimmy just did that for clout. I think he just bought it, and he was like,
he 100% did. He's a clout chaser. He's a clout chaser. We love you, Jimmy. We're fucking good, obviously. So.
You know what, this DeLorean, though, right? If you put that in your collection, man, anybody who sees it comes over, whether they know vehicles or not, you know, or whether they're a fan of anything, they see that in your collection, especially with it lit up. It's an eye catcher. That 100%. If you put that in your shelf, anybody random person comes over, they will catch their eye. They be like, whoa, it's an eye catcher.
You know what's crazy? The DeLorean is like, it's so synonymous with that movie.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, with some friends outside. Someone pulled up with a DeLorean. It wasn't like souped up like the movie. It was just a basic, you know, stock model DeLorean. People like, oh, Back to the Future. You know, like that's how like iconic that movie is with that car. Like you just know the DeLorean.
Almost everybody knows what this is, man.
It's universal.
Yeah, because of that movie.
It don't matter where you go. It's universal.
Yeah. In real life, man, if you roll up to any junior high school, I guarantee you, there's clips of that. You look that up. Stuff. It happens all the time. It's like you just roll up with a DeLorean at school or anything like that. People will just like, one, because the car is cool. Two is because they know what it is. They're like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those vehicles, man. It's just.
Now speaking of DeLorean, how do you feel about the new one they built last year? I think they only did like 50 of them or 25 of them, 25 souped up DeLoreans, but they're like new. I think all electric maybe also.
Yeah, man, I wish I could get one.
Yeah,
I wish my pockets were deep, man.
But based off the style, I think it's just as great as this one. Obviously, this is, you know,
I like it. Yeah,
for us. But the new one, I thought the new one's pretty dope too.
Yeah. The only one it
was gonna be mainstream, but it was just like, no, only some of us get it.
Yeah, the only one I threw up in my mouth a little bit when I seen it, when somebody tried to make the Tesla the was it that Cybertruck or whatever it is, a DeLorean. I almost threw up, man. It's like, no, we're not doing this, man.
Yeah,
ain't no Tesla crossing over with no DeLorean, man.
Is that what they did? Did a wrap or what?
It was some custom. Yeah, it was custom. They actually try to make it look with the stuff on it, and I was like, nah, man, this is not it.
It's not it. Yeah, that was. I think that was for Elon Musk. That was a mix of something and Blade Runner, like the style of vehicles Blade Runner had. It was like a mix of Blade Runner and another movie. That's why he made it look that way. Yeah. He's a big fan of the films, but I don't know if I'd pick any Blade Runner vehicles, but. Knight Rider for sure would probably be the other one if I could get one.
Well, Jazzing says they're doing it. Guaranteed almost. We're just waiting.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. If I stick around with this and I want to do the vehicle thing, maybe I might. I do next year. I'm looking like I might be getting some module cases in and then swapping these out. So we'll see how that works out, those module cases, because it seems like next month or December, Dark Side on Throne shipping. So I got to figure out what the hell to do. I have no idea.
Mine is going right here. Mine is going right there. Yeah. Underneath where that I'm moving that whole DeLorean. I mean,
I really don't know what to do with that piece. Honestly,
moving this. So. It's gonna go right here.
You know, honestly, I don't know. The piece is like okay, but the boxes is the problem. I know firsthand boxes. So, and I might have to just put a tent in the backyard.
How deep is it? Well, how deep is that Dark Side piece? You did the unboxing.
It was like 32, right? 32 inches.
With the platform is 37.
37.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My Maju case, I think it's up to like 35. It was 2 inches out, so I'm gonna have to just display it down here, and just like not have the case on. It's gonna come out like 2 inches, but like it is what it is.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean,
I don't care.
well, you got the option of just having the throne itself.
Nah, I can't do that, man. I need
Yeah,
the
you can't.
full light up with everything. With
Oh, that's it.
everything.
You gotta have it.
I need the full effect, man.
But remember, it's,
my friend, he's coming in, man.
they threw in an extra portrait and an extra arm, I think, holding the anti-life equation. So there's
I know it's
extra
not the
shit.
same. Hey, I know it's not the same commissioner, but that Metallo looks great. The prototype that he showed out.
Yeah, the Metallo is super dope. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm kind of bugging to see if he's willing to ship it to me. But he did ship Superwoman, so she might be here
man.
late November. I don't, because it's sea shipping, so it's going to take 45 days or 50 days.
A month.
Yeah, so it'll be a while. And if he did ship Metallo, it's going to be the same thing. We'll probably wait till February of next year.
That Metallo, well, would you say that's his best so far? Like detail-wise, paint job-wise, everything?
That's a good question. I don't want to say it's probably tied with Owlman, because I've seen the paint on Owlman.
Okay, yeah, but we haven't seen the Owlman prototype.
I want the Owlman so badly.
So I've seen the updated, because they updated the paint on Owlman, the black and the blue. And at first I'm like leaning towards the black, but man, the blue is looking really
good. Yeah, blue is good, man.
I really like that Owlman.
Yeah, if you like that new 52 kind of suit with the blue and everything, get that. But if you're an animated guy and you're used to seeing like Crisis on Infinite Earth, he's all in black. Yeah. It just really depends on the IP you like. I like the blue, but man, the black looks so good. When he sent me some pictures, I was like, damn, that black.
Would you say, as of right now, though, like prototype in hand type thing? Would you say that Metallo?
Yeah, I would say Metallo. The only reason why I would say the Metallo is the way they painted the flesh falling off.
Yeah.
Painted
So
the flesh falling off so good.
Mm-hmm.
There are some little things I told him. I said, look, I noticed this on the paint, noticed that. I guess they're gonna fix it. But yeah, just the flesh peeling, it looks so damn good. I do wish I could get it in person. Like I really want to.
So many swap outs too, man, with that piece for one.
Yeah, he's got like the chainsaw, he's got the torch thing, he's got the gun.
He has like the whole gun, the blaster, the blaster too.
The blast really on there. So
I can't remember that piece. So he said, I think the first piece that should come in is Brainiac, and then Metallo, and then
right.
So I have all those three pieces coming in. So yeah.
Right.
Wait, you got Brainiac, Metallo, and what?
Livewire.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no. I haven't seen no
rogues. Yeah.
I haven't seen no prototype on one. Well, I thought Mongrel. Didn't you get Mongrel too?
Oh, Mongrel.
Manga. You mean
Man, you got all these pieces I want, man. Mongrel too? Gosh. I'm jealous, man.
We'll be unboxing them right here, obviously. So
yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's gonna be really nice. You just gotta upgrade a laptop of yours. I know we talked about it.
Well, this laptop is not the laptop I use. I use the iPad usually, so that's not.
Right, which makes it even easier. That's it. But Freddie, we'll go back to what you wanted to talk about. There are a few topics you want to talk about. Let's talk about the big one. So throw it in. If Marcos wants, he can pop up whatever that topic is. Do you want to?
Which one? Which one of those?
Anyone. Whatever y'all want to jump on.
Okay, so let's do this one. I know Freddie's getting this one in. Real quick, I know Freddie is getting this one in. So that's why we're going to bring it up.
Oh. I'm trying, man. Gosh, I might have to figure out how to.
You gotta put that
maneuver this. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna. But I've been.
Is this so, Marcos? Is this Queen?
Yes, Queen Studios, Joker Bust, 101, obviously.
I mean, from what I'm looking at, it'll fit under Freddy's Alita. That's where I see it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, no, it'll fit. But the plan is Arnold is supposed to be in one of those cases. I would like to put the Joker in the case too. I would like to take Alita out, and then get a pedestal for her because she has a small footprint. So
Right.
I would like to get a pedestal for her, and then just put her on one of the Todd spec fiction pedestals.
Right.
That is my plan. So it'd be Alita, Arnie bust, and this, and then I would retire with those 3 busts.
Yeah.
So, Freddie, can I say this real quick though about this piece? Is that the portrait right there? That's 100% Heath, 100%.
That's perfection, man.
I hate because Freddie, we know what the original base was, correct? Like you remember
Yeah, I wish, man.
They completely fucked up on that with this bullshit, whatever they're doing, like the little fucking mask, all it. Obviously, I hate the pose too.
You hate the pose?
I hate the pose. I know it's movie accurate with that one very specific scene, which is like 2 seconds, obviously. But yeah, I hate the pose. Hate it. It's not because it's white. It's not because of the amputee arm. It's just because of the whole pose in general, with the arm, like the little.
Honestly, I find it a little unique, the pose, because you don't see poses like that, right?
I agree. That's my take on it.
True, but at the same time, like I know what the original looked like, though, Will, and it looks so much better than this. I feel like so.
Yeah, I prefer the original. Like if they did the original, like hands down, no question, I would. Day one, I would have gotten it. Like I would have just through the roof, right? The only reason why I'm hesitant on, I'm like 80% sure I'm getting this in, right? At least like right away to try to get that locked in. But my only hesitant, I kind of, one is you think, well, it's just one arm, right? It does take up more space for me because I kind of wanted to. I wanted a smaller footprint, man. The base too, like what you're saying, Marcos. I wish they would have kept the base.
The storytelling base is so cool.
Yeah, on this kind of small base.
It's just like some random fucking Joker mask in the movie. Like it's
no, well, I get the base. The base is all of the Joker, the bank heist, right? Bozo and
actually is like. The fact that they had this one that's like one arm and the bail bus not one arm is so annoying. It's so annoying, dude. Figure out what you're trying to do. Like Queen Studios is like the worst. Like if you're trying to follow a whole line, like they're one of the worst.
I know, because what they were. I just wish that they kept the whole "I'm trying to tell a story" kind of thing with these with the bases. And that's why I like the original one. I really wish.
Like the what's it called, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. They had the storytelling base in the
it told the story, right, beginning to end, or whatever. I felt like they just, I know I'm complaining about a base, which is not. That's not really what you're buying it for. but
still, it's part of a 5K statute plus.
I know.
So you want it to be very unique and everything. So.
But to me, that's nitpicking, though, right?
Freddie, was the original one holding a Joker card? Was that the one you're talking about?
No. The original, it was basically when they did. It's no arms, and it's the base was basically in the front. On the front of the base, it was basically the beginning of the movie with the heist scene, with him just standing there on the street, waiting for his ride. And he had the mask in his hand.
Okay.
I don't know if they ever. I don't know if they ever showed the back, or if they did. I can't remember.
I'm trying to find it myself here, and I'm trying to figure it out. The only one I see is where he's holding a Joker card. There's a different one here with no arms, but I can't.
I would say this though with this piece, the portrait is 100% like that. That's 100%, no doubt about that. But I think
that's
everything.
That's why to be getting it. For me, it was. And I'm sure with most people, right? It would be 100% because of the portrait. I just think they missed. I'm getting it.
That's me, though.
I like that they created something unique. I'm in the camp of Will. I like that they try to go for like a moment in time, something that, as far as in the movie, right? It's the same thing with the Arnold bus, right? They're trying to. When you look at it, you want that nostalgia to hit you and just recapture a certain moment, right? The Arnie bus with the glasses, him holding a gun. I mean, you're transported back into whatever moment of time that was in the movie where he's holding that gun and he got the glasses on. 2, same thing, right? They got the proximity piece, thumbs up. You know, you get battle damage. It's, you know, with the arm, with the metal, you're transported into a specific, you know, moments in the movie. Same thing here. It's like when you think of it, it's like, well, what scene or what kind of moment that captures you with the Joker? There's a couple, but what can you do with a bust, really? Right. I mean, you could do it with a mask, but you don't want the mask covering his face in the beginning, where he's, you know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stranger, or there's a few scenes. But what can you do with a bust? And to be honest, the jail scene, I'm right. This is a perfect, like, iconic, because when you see this, you know where it's from.
Yeah.
I like that they were creating a moment in time.
Lane, what about you, man? Lane, is he not here?
Did he freeze?
Oh, was I frozen? Okay, yeah, no, I was frozen there for a second. Yeah. No, so for this, I love the paint, you know, the paint and everything for his look and everything on the facial sculpt and everything. Right. I do think it's good, but I hate the one arm. Like, that's the one thing I can't get past at all. Either do both arms or don't do any, which Queen's normally done 0 arms, I think, on theirs. Yeah. Like, they're
outside of Captain America, Thanos.
Do you hate it on this, or are you saying in general?
I don't like it in general if you have like one arm. Do one. I mean, but Queen did that for their Mai Shiranui, where they only have one.
But with the Arnie bust, I don't think it. I think you can get away with it because you know mentally he's a machine. So
and he does get his arm cut off.
But this one, it's a little bit more so because it feels like there should be another arm.
No, yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah,
I don't like it. This one in particular, I think it's even partially with the outfit and everything too. It just feels like, okay, he's pointing and it feels like his other hand should be doing something, like almost off the cuff, where he's doing this to distract you from something else you might be doing with hand B or something, you know. And I actually like the facial expression for it. The hair seems pretty dead on and everything. I really do like the hair.
Yeah.
Where some different figures or statues have had some issues with, like, exactly trying to get, because it can be weird sometimes, even from different scenes in the movie. How much hair does he actually have on his head, or not? You know, like, has he lost some, or did he lose any, like, over the course of all the mayhem that he causes? But I'm also not as big a fan with that. For me, it's just, if I'm going to get something of him, it's got to be in the purple jacket. Like, to me, that's the iconic look for him. Mm-hmm. Is with the full purple overcoat and everything.
Yeah, but you know, but that, you know, that's been worked to death, right? So I like the fact that they didn't give that to you. So,
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, but honestly, I don't know if we needed this bust necessarily.
Yes, we did, because I've been crying about it for a year.
I'm going to disagree with you in just in general principle, Freddie. I don't think we needed this another Ledger Joker anything. Doesn't matter if it was life size, bust, figure, or anything.
Well, you know, I kind of think, Lane, that you know, just to rebuttal with you, right? I think that's kind of unfair, because you have 1/6 in the 1/6 market, 1/3, 1/4, just because they've flooded the market, right? There is no Heath Ledger in a bust except for one company, which is Infinity, and for them to just have the top grandiose, as far as, like, it turns out, we're the only one who did the bust, and I'm like, okay, well, guess what, Queen? Now you're not the only one who did the bust. There's 2 busts in the whole entire license.
But are you a bust collector now?
No. Well, I will be if I get this, because then it'll be 3.
well, I'm just saying, are you going towards bust? I mean,
no,
in general.
No. That's why I said I wanted to stop at 3. For me, because Heath Ledger Joker is one of my all-time favorite characters, like top 3 all-time, right? Yes. That's up there with, like, Keaton Batman, right? He's in my top 3, which is, I don't care what scale he's in, whatever. It's just like, if it looks great, 1/4, 1/6, 1/3, I'll get him. You know, if I feel it fits my collection.
I know.
And that's what I'm saying, because when I saw the Infinity, right, Lane, me personally, everybody raves about it, and I like it too. I like it. The people have convinced me. Battle Cat, I've seen Mr. Popo. I'm convinced. I've seen it. I've watched videos, whatever. I did feel that there were some misses. And I think, to me, even with looking at this, I personally think it blows the Infinity one out the water just by this alone. And that's saying something, you know. And Popo, Battle Cat, if you're in here, you could say something. You know, I don't have it in my collection. I'm just going by based off what I've seen in video. Just by looking at this, again, if your only competition in the bus game or in the 1-to-1 is Infinity, I think it's unfair to just say we can't have another one. You know what I'm saying? So to get another bust so that we don't only, hey, well, this is the only bust of Heath Ledger I can get. I can now get this. And people can say, hey, guess what? Thank you, Infinity Studios, but I'll get this one or I'll have two. I'm just saying.
Well,
that's my 2 cents.
Here's what I would just say. Since you say you're not a bus guy, why would you get this bus, spend possibly like $4,500, maybe $5,000 on this? And hold on. And why wouldn't you just wait if you're going to spend even something even remotely in that realm? Why not just wait for the possible 2-pack for J&D, the third scale with the bank robber Joker and so forth? They may have to switch out masks and other stuff.
Lane, this is how much of a nut I am. I'm actually getting that 2-pack.
I'm getting both.
Exactly.
He's getting both, baby. Let's go.
But I did say, and I pre-said it. I said I am a Joker, a Heath Ledger fanatic. So, like I said, so again, this will be the only exception. Lane, to your point, what you're saying is stuff I would make for everything else. I'm just like, this is the one where I'm just saying for Heath, for me, like that's an outlier and that's different for me. So
I get you, but I just look at something like this where you could get a different representation that still will have some size to it.
Yeah.
Where you have, that's a lot of space getting taken up. You could use for something else.
Right. But take me out of it, right? So, because I'm really just a casual collector, right? If you're talking about guys like, you know, I'll bring them up, Battle Cat, Mr. Popo, you know, I know these guys, right?
Yeah.
These guys, right?
Freddie, no one is a casual collector who spends $5,000, $4,000 to $5,000.
No, okay. I'm saying compared to
maybe not super deluxe special edition collector. Of the like on the Zen level of Mr. Popo
or Jimmy or whatever, right? But I'm just saying, let them have more options, right? For those who are bus collectors, who are 1-to-1 collectors, I think they should have more options than it just be Infinity Studios, right? Right? Yes, the market is flooded for other scales. It's flooded. It's flooded.
Agree here with Freddie on that. So. Now, if it was like Queen Studios has like 6 of these, I think, it's enough is enough.
Yeah.
But when you look at the market and what Freddie's saying in terms of flooded, even 1/6 scale or figures, you got a gazillion Batmans, Wolverines, Magnetos, Supermans. Like Supercraft just did one. You know, Prime One's still thinking about.
We're bringing it up right now. Good segue. Good segue.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I just think there are other things you could save your money and space for. If you already have the character already, several different interpretations or different costumes for it.
I mean, put it this way, like for myself, I don't have a bust, but I got my 1/4 scale Michelle Pfeiffer. I got my 1/6 scale Jazz Inc. coming in, and I need a 1/3 Michelle Pfeiffer and the bust. And then that completes my, then I put some candles, put her in a closet, and I pray to her every day before I go to work. So, some people just have to do it.
If Freddie decides to get it, I'm not gonna. It's just that to me with the arm missing and stuff.
If I could, I ain't gonna lie, I would get both. If I could, both. Like because I already know Mr. Popo's getting both. Is he? I don't know. Battle Cat, Popo, you getting both? I don't know.
I've just seen. I would get both. Jay say he's dying sometimes because of this and that. So it just feels like it's extra weight on.
But that's why I was iffy, man, because I didn't want the Infinity. I wanted no arms, and I just wanted a small footprint. But they caught me by surprise now, so I don't know.
But I think Queen has done a great job. Like I think they should have gone, except for the one arm thing. Other than that, that's from structurally everything they've done. I totally get why Freddie would be all in on getting it, because at the end of the day, for a bust, what a bust is most about is how accurate whether it's person, game, whatever. How accurate does it look to the original model or thing that it's based on?
Yo, if you take the Infinity body and then put this head sculpt on it, to me, I think that would be it would be perfection. Because I do love Infinity's bust, right? But man, if you could take this head and then put it on that one,
maybe you got to see what Alan's.
That would be ultimate, man.
Idea. Battle Cat are gonna do that. Just that.
Could you imagine if you could?
You might have to talk to Alan's bust and painting and other service and say, hey, are you able to take like accurately hacksaws and match up things and be able to switch out heads and stuff onto pieces?
I'm pretty sure you can. All right, Freddie. Okay. Let's get to the grits here. This super craft you wanted to talk about.
I want to hear Braun Sexual talk about it first because he loves Superman.
Sexual. All right, come on.
I talked about it last weekend.
So you got a lot of opinions last week on it.
Oh man, last weekend I had a lot of opinions on this, and
we both did
the exact things. Yes, me and Lane are both on relatively the same.
For those who weren't here like me, say it again. Say it again.
Okay, so obviously the texture on the statue kind of sucks. The paint job is fine. The portraits, whatever. Yeah, obviously, the pose is really stiff. He doesn't have, like I said last week, he doesn't have the G-string trunks. He has like the more boxer briefs, which is I'm not a fan of. That's more of a nitpick right there. Obviously I hope it shows it, but the S, the S obviously cape that it shows. Yes. Yeah. This is like this is the add-on right here. So let me see if I can find the S cape. I thought it would have it right there.
Honestly,
but
I don't.
The S cape was. Yeah, so the S cape is really bad. I think I get what they were trying to go for with that, but it just did not work in 3D form. The baby, obviously, you can see right here. The baby they switched up. Obviously, the first rendition of the baby was fucking horrific. Like I don't know how that got passed. I really don't know how that first baby got passed through. Like this goes through multiple people to get like passed through. If that makes sense. I don't know how that baby got fucking passed through the first 19 steps, but there's the S cape. I don't like the texture on it. I don't really care for. The ice looks very weird, meaning like, look at this. The ice looks very blue right here. And if you look at the crypto is kind of similar, but look at this the Kellex. It looks super bright white ice. You know what I'm saying? So they're confused on what.
Marcos, do you think it has a light up?
Could have a light up, but still, regardless, it's still bright white versus bright blue. So look at that compared to that. It's completely different. So they're confused on what they want to do with the ice. So yeah, and obviously look at that. That's kind of like a baby blue versus a dark blue right there, like a
right.
So they're just confused in this whole statue. This whole statue is confused. Completely.
Who are those parents? Those parents, like what from what movie? I see the parents inside. The crystals.
And another thing I talked about you with Freddie, because I know you're a big Superman fan. I said it on Godlike Statues. Where did this little spaceship land?
Yeah, it landed in Kansas, in the farm, in one of them fields.
I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. In what state? Kansas, right?
Yeah. Smallville,
Kansas.
Yeah,
exactly. Smallville, Kansas. It landed there. It did not land in the Fortress of fucking Solitude. I'm sorry to say. So why did they do that? It's so annoying. I hate that every statue company does Krypton-focused Superman rather than Smallville or like Metropolis Superman, which I really do enjoy about the
Fortress of Solitude. Like that's why it's Fortress of Solitude inspired, which is connected, associated with Superman.
Lane, I understand that. I know what it's doing. I'm saying I'm tired of the Krypton focused bases on Superman and like the mean portraits of Superman. Like with this piece, he's a happy guy. I'm sorry to say he's a happy guy. He's a farm boy. Like if anything, like Metropolis Superman is better than Krypton Superman. Like Krypton Superman is not a real thing. It really isn't. I'm sorry to say. Like,
I will agree. I will agree with Marcos, man. Let's put our creative vision together. I agree with you because I'm tired as well. You know what? Because I agree, right? Because Marcos, because Smallville, it has so much to do
Even
with
Metropolis.
Superman's Clark Kent's upbringing, right?
Yes.
I think that is very essential to him becoming the man who he is.
Yeah,
I agree, and for them to always, go ahead. I'm interrupting you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm interrupting you. My bad.
All right. Yeah. No. Take a drink. No, I'm just feeding off of you, man, because I do like that, Marcos, because the what the crystals, the Krypton, or the Fortress of Solitude, what is it, North Pole or whatever it is. To me, I attribute that to when people do the X-Men statues and they do the Sentinels. I feel like when I see it, I say, okay, man, like 90% of all these X-Men statues have Sentinels, and I get it. It's safe, 100% safe. If all else fails, you don't know what to do, put a Sentinel, put an X-Men. The base won't be the point as far as why the statue's selling. I get it, right? But from time to time, same thing with the Superman, right? If they keep doing the Fortress of Solitude stuff, Krypton stuff, to me, I think if Supercraft wanted to do the origin like they did with the Batman, I think it's not, the baby did not land in Alaska, North Pole, or what have you, right? That's not the basis of his origin. If you're gonna do an origin thing, Supercraft, like how you did with Batman, he's out there, his parents got killed, he's a child, and he grows up to be Batman. I think they should have did the baby because it's the ship, which is correct. But then maybe on the base somehow, I don't know what I don't know, something, what farm tree, corn tree, just do something that, or I don't know, whatever's in Smallville that has part of it. Do something. Yeah, do something that says Smallville. That's origin. Smallville, the ship, Smallville, and then the Superman. And I think if they wanted to, I don't mind that. In the back, they put his parents, right, or something like that.
Freddie, let me just say, I'm sorry to tangent real quick. I just
that's cool, man.
Character so much.
I agree.
No, but like the thing is, like,
I'm with you, man.
With the animated series, I had a special scene I loved so much. Like, I think Hawk Girl, like I think Martian Manhunter is like, well, you're like, she's like, oh, you're a human. She's like, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you're a Kryptonian. He's like, no, I take being called a human a compliment. So Superman's like, I think being a human first is actually better than being a Kryptonian. Superman is human first because for his first 14 years of his life were human. He thought he was a human his whole life, and then he got his powers. He always knew he was a little bit different, this and that. And then his parents knew too, obviously. And the best thing about Clark Kent and Superman is that he was raised by very good people, like Ma and Pa Kent. Like if he grew up in, obviously the Red Sun comic shows, like if he grew up in the Soviet Union, he would have been a disgusting human being, obviously. But he grew up with the two parents.
Well, he kind of wasn't though. He kind of wasn't. He was better than a lot of.
For the Soviet Union, he was the best of the best, but still,
yes, exactly,
he was still worse than what growing up.
It's what you call nature versus nurture, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Superman is. I hate this shit. Zack Snyder's ruined everything. He's human first, then Kryptonian. He's human first, then Kryptonian. He knew for his whole life, for his 13 years of life, he knew he was human. Then he started gaining powers, obviously. And
wait, hold on. In Man of Steel, they established that in the beginning. They established that. I love Man of Steel. You don't talk bad about Man of Steel. What?
I would talk bad about it. The thing is, though, I'll give Man of Steel this. That was Zack Snyder's best movie out of all the movies he did in DCU.
But even when he snapped the neck at the end, you showed that he didn't want to do it in the struggle. I get most people are upset about why he did that, but I'm just saying though. But they established. Even with Kevin Costner, they established again when he was sitting when he got in trouble because he saved those kids on the school bus, and he was with And he was with his dad, Kevin Costner, Pa Kent, and then he was so upset, and he was like, "What? Should I just not have saved them?" And then he was like, nah, "Maybe." You know what I'm saying? He's just like,
yeah,
but,
maybe.
no, because he was just being a parent. He was being a parent, but he did establish, hiding your powers. Don't use it. You know what I'm saying, for good. This is not your time yet. They did instill values. So I agree with you, but they did establish that in Man of Steel. They established it.
Was really badly done, obviously. I think Paul Kent being like anti-human is not a bad aspect because he is an alien, obviously, Superman. So they were scared, obviously, with him being promoted as a alien.
But he's not anti-human. You said Paul Kent's anti-human. He wasn't anti-human.
Hey, I just.
He was a father first. He was a father first. But
I want to just let JFK 2167 know it's not us. It's just Marcos. Okay, it's just Marcos. Let me just say that. Not all of us on the panel, brother. Okay.
I'm a big Freddie knows I'm a big Superman fan, so I hate.
Oh no, I agree with you on a lot of points. Yeah, I agree.
I just hate the
You're a big Superman fan, but you're not trying to go on join the FBJ train on that Superman on Throne.
Hey, hold up. Lane, you said on air that Superman got raped in a comic that I love. So it was false too.
Yeah.
It was false too. And
well,
you said he got raped.
Not accurate.
Hey, let me just say that.
It might be a little misconstrued, but he got clapped. Okay, Marco, stop it. We talked about this.
Lane was wrong on that, 100%.
Yeah, he got clapped.
It would be nice though to have. It would be nice to have a statue though, with them doing something with Smallville, right? It's just something like that represents, because a lot of they switch it up.
It is the true Superman origin is Smallville, obviously.
Now, as far as what to do, that'll have to take some brainstorming, because what would you put?
I know. Freddie, in my opinion, honestly, I think the ship has done too much. The Fortress of Solitude's done too much.
100% agree. 100% agree.
You can take those elements out. You want to tell a baby Clark story, do like LBS does, which Jay's great. Do the storytelling in the back. Have him picking up the tractor as a toddler. I mean, that's Smallville-ish, right?
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
You got him in this pose.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So
because they're not going for comic eye. They're doing more so their own thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So see, have him flying up. Open Superman comic book.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Or something like that. Yeah, absolutely. I think what Freddie and Marcos had mentioned is or Freddie, at least with the X-Men stuff, it's the safe thing for a licensed company to do, right? Let's do this safe. But I feel that this is not really that safe.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Especially because I don't believe they've delivered anything. Have they delivered something? This is what, their third, maybe fourth piece? I don't think anybody's got anything in hand yet.
Fourth piece. Yeah, fourth piece. And let me just say this real quick. I'm sorry, Will. This piece, if you get everything all in, it's $5,000 fucking dollars.
Man, you counting that gold, the gold Helix.
You
can't count Helix. Take Helix out. Take Helix out, man. There's only 2.5.
Take Helix like 3,800. Well, Freddie, 3,800 without Helix. That's still a lot of money, bro.
No, that's a little overboard and this is a 1/3, right?
Yes. No, 1/4.
Yeah.
1/4.
No, this is a quarter. So this is a quarter scale.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
1/4.
way too much for a quarter scale for anybody.
Way too much.
I mean, that's like you're trying to pull J&D prices, and it's not even silicone.
Hey now.
You know what I mean? And I already feel that J&D's overpriced. Maybe not that Guts. That Guts is pretty badass. Yes. But for the most part, everything else pretty overpriced. And you're talking about $5,000 all in for the deluxe for this piece. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
agree.
The market does not dictate that kind of price. I'm sorry. But
and the thing is, this piece is average at best.
Am I the only one feeling the S? I like that. I like what they did, man. With the S with the cape. I feel like I'm in the minority.
Murray loves the S. You know, he's a big Superman fan. So
yes,
I love the S.
Yeah.
Now I hate that they made the parents in the back and you can't see them, but if you just take that aside, like pretending not even there, I like the S.
He also did say this.
I like this.
The S should have been the add-on cape rather than the normal cape. He said that the S should have been like, if you want to pay for extra for it, that should have been the extra piece. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right. And like a bonus cape if you wanted it.
Yes, not the normal cape going down should have been the base model. That makes sense.
Yeah, because I do like the normal base because it does, like Freddie, it exposes the parents in the back, that little ball thing, whatever. I mean, it's a unique take. I don't think it's necessary. If you're gonna do a piece this big and it's gonna block everything, then why have anything behind it?
Exactly.
So it's like Marcos, you and I have the 1000, right? Mine's up there. Imagine if there was something behind that cape. Like what was
It'll be so annoying. It'll be so fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah, because you would never see it. So it doesn't make any sense to have it. So I do like the optional cape that drapes, but for the price point for a quarter scale, I'm sorry. I mean, you might as well just buy that.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
Get the bust.
I mean, I know they're doing a smaller footprint. I mean, if they wanted to move the parents, I guess, out more, so they could be at the side, so you could kind of see them, you know, somehow. Maybe that'd be better. I don't know.
Let me just say this: it's their most expensive piece if you get everything all in, and it's one of the worst pieces they've done. Probably the worst piece they've done, prototype wise. So,
right.
Good luck. Yeah, you know, like, at the same time, good luck, man. So fuck it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I wish the best for all these companies that are coming up with these particular concepts. I know that most definitely Marvel or DC can be very challenging in terms of. I mean, we've talked to JC a lot, and sometimes they just don't like something. You got to keep changing and keep changing. So it's. You know, sometimes it's not the company that's like coming up with the concepts. It's the license company that's saying yes or no. So you kind of get screwed with that because you got something that's amazing and you know people will collect it. Yeah. And the license company is like, yeah, we don't like that. You're going to have to change it. Let's do something else. Yeah. So then you kind of screw up your whole flow of things. And then you just got to cross your fingers that, you know, people will invest. But at that price point,
I know. Yeah. I like Supercraft's concept. You know, is just I wish the piece. I wish those little pieces, those add-ons that you're getting, wasn't so much. You know, because I like the concept. I like that you can build your own statue, kind of like, you know.
Yeah,
but Freddie, the Helix at 1600 is crazy, dude. Like, it's nuts.
What's Marcos? What was the price point for that Morgan and Lilia?
Build my own Helix.
I think at most it was 2,800. I think, right, Freddie?
So you go the 1/3, but that was a 1/3 though. Morgan and Lilia. Yeah,
it was 1/3. It was two people 1/3, obviously, and the paint job was way better on this.
So you got two
paint job was way better than that.
Yeah. We seen the updated portraits on Morgan, and it's fantastic. So you got two 1/3 characters, and the price is less than the Superman. Now help me make sense of that.
And this, like I said, the Superman is the worst piece they've come out with so far. So there we go.
Yeah, I thought Batman was dope. I don't, engineer-wise, I don't like the bats because I know it's going to be trouble. I don't even display the bats on my 1000.
The bats, you know, they make a bat symbol, right? You know that, right?
Right.
Yeah,
but it's still it's a nightmare. You're going to get breaks. But I do like small Bruce Wayne. I like that concept. I like that story that they. But this Superman's a miss for me. Sorry.
Let me just show this real quick. This is a in-hand, basically, photo of like someone having it in hand.
With that said, congrats to anyone who's getting this statue. You know, if you like it that much, you know.
Yeah. Remember, this is just our opinions.
Can you guys see it or no?
Yeah, we can see it.
So this is like the photo of it's at like a con or something. It's by Alex Thomas. I think he's a Rad Titan guy.
Alex, yeah.
Oh shit! God damn it! No, what the fuck? There we go.
Marcos to the rescue.
Yeah. So Alex Thomas, I think he's part of Rad Titan, and good for him. He got to see this in person. Listen to this. He said in the comments in the post, he said, "Crypto stole the show." I do think crypto is the best part of this piece. But at the same time, if crypto is stealing the show, not Superman, that's an issue. 100%. So
Agree.
there we go.
No, I agree.
Yeah. I love crypto. I'm saying, like, if you get a Superman piece, Superman should be the best part, not crypto.
Yeah.
You know, so
I don't like that head sculpt.
I'm not a fan of that.
But at the same time, let me just say this. So, Lane, what do you think about the Prime 1 Hush Superman head sculpt for Superman?
I think that for the Jim Lee style, I think it's good.
Okay, can we at least say he is, Botox Superman for sure?
Well, I like that statue more overall more than this.
Yes, I'm with you right there. But
but I will tell you, Marcos, I will tell you, this Botox is less than that PCS Punisher Botox. Okay.
Ooh, that one's tough, man. That one is.
That was a very, very tough piece. But they are right. The crypto on this piece is very, very good. But if you want a really good
crypto I've seen, best crypto I've seen. 100%.
If you want a good crypto, I know a guy that's a group that's doing a solo crypto. So
that actually does look good. That crypto.
Yeah, that one looks really good. Several swap out portraits for that crypto too. So looks really good. I actually, for those that haven't watched, and you can go, I did a world premiere render reveal of that crypto. It's a nice video. Go check it out. It's funny, I posted that. I posted a crypto reveal, and I kept getting messages about cryptocurrency because they thought it was crypto.
That's funny.
So I was like, I'm not going to respond to this because it has nothing to do with cryptocurrency.
That's funny.
But it was spelled crypto with a K in there. I don't know. I just thought it was freaking hilarious. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to them, Supercraft. Hopefully they do succeed and they meet their quota and stuff. Needs a little bit of work on our opinions, obviously, but at the end of the day, it's just our opinions. We're just four guys. Yeah. We're nerds. We like collecting. We love this stuff. We have opinions. Some opinions are harsher than others.
Yeah.
But anybody that has opinion, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy from Godlike. If you haven't subscribed to Godlike, subscribe to Godlike. He's on the show. He's a good friend, and he's always here to support. And I thank everybody that supports us.
Let me show this over real quick since we're on the Supercraft.
We got it. Yeah, bring it up.
Let's go. Supercraft vibe right here. I don't know if can you guys see it?
Yeah, the Wonder Woman.
The Wonder Woman, yeah.
Yeah, the Wonder Woman. I'm actually excited for this one. Based off what I'm seeing here, I'm actually excited for it. I hope she has less Botox than Superman.
Me too.
Work out. Really well.
Yeah.
Now the question is, will she have the tighter tights or the Linda Carter tights? We'll find out.
Whoa.
And Linda Carter's my girl.
That's a good question.
Like, she's my girl, but let's kind of get the underwears right here, people. Okay, with these pieces, we really need to get that right. But I'm excited if they can make Wonder Woman's portrait as beautiful as Morgan's and Lilia's. Man, this is going to be one of their hits for sure. And if it is one of their hits, maybe they just need to stick with females and not do other male characters, in my opinion, because it seems like their sculptor's doing really well with female portraits. Now, I would personally like to PO that 1/3, but I don't think it'll go with any of my vibes. I don't know if I could deal with another 1/3, honestly. Yeah. I got a good amount going on here. But what about you, Marcos? If this is one of those top notch, would you PO it? Because I know you're doing something.
I think the Batman was about a 9.1. The Superman is like a fucking 2.2. I hope the Wonder Woman is a lot better. I like the concept that plays with the Greek arches and everything. Yeah, so I have promise for this piece. I guess you could say. Yeah, it was good, man. So
yeah, from what we see. What about you, Freddie and Lane? Do you think this is going to be potential hit and miss based on what you're seeing right now?
Well, based off the Morgan, I mean, how good that one came out and everything. Looking and getting to see that prototype, actually, I what I would like to see for that Superman Impossible. Like if Supercraft was either to like Batman Statue Collector or maybe Jimmy at Godlike or something to actually send if they ever get to the point where they're willing to send out the prototype where they could put it together and show it actually, because that might look something better in hand, like seeing it actually there versus pictures.
Yeah.
There is not way better, mind you, but there might be this piece. If they, my problem is I'm not the biggest Wonder Woman fan, but if they could make this, my issue would be if this one comes out really good and the Batman looks really good, like the whole Trinity got to look good if you're trying to do all three of them. Correct. And I know they've said they're already trying to make some changes and stuff already. Correct. I expected this one will come out to be at least a minimum good piece, probably good to great, because Morrigan came out so well. Now, obviously, it's a comic character versus that kind of more anime video game style with Morrigan.
Yeah.
But the outfit, I like. If this is kind of accurate, actually, with the gold and stuff, that could be really cool. I'm interested to see if they would include like any, because the big problem for this one, if it's third scale, what it's going to face is because there's that legendary beast Wonder Woman that's got all the switch outs and everything else.
Correct.
So its price point now, obviously, that one's going to be out probably in people's hands before this one will be, whenever they finally come out.
Right.
But having that one sold, and I don't think sold out completely, for people who are willing to buy third scale from smaller companies and everything, it's not just Prime One or Sideshow or something like that.
Correct.
Where they'll be willing to purchase stuff. This one could face some competition because that legendary beast has a billion switch outs, which are completely different looks. Like completely different look with armor and stuff. So this piece, now obviously there's 5 million Batmans and there's 5 million Supermans. So it's not like those pieces didn't have their own competition. But Batman had a unique storytelling with it versus what you see versus a lot of other Batman statues, which is, I think, would help sell that one.
Yes.
Superman, we've kind of all agreed, feels like a little bit of a miss. Doesn't mean it's the worst statue ever, but
no, it's not.
We definitely kind of go like that could be of this Trinity. The Superman's the one of the three when they actually in people's hands.
Right.
So I'm hoping this one will be good. I expect that it will, when we see it and stuff, it's going to be really good. But like I said, I don't know if I would get it over the Legendary Beast on like it's way better. Like the head sculpt or something is, dead on for whatever is the inspiration, actually, artistic inspiration for it if they have. All right, Freddie, sir, what do you think?
So before that, Freddie, Marlenoid asked if you're going to sell your Wonder Woman.
Marlenoid, yes, I will be selling my Wonder Woman. So it's currently, it'll probably be moved like really soon because I'm trying to change up my collection, do a little bit, different stuff. So it's probably, she's beautiful, man. It's I'm gonna be sad when she goes. Yeah. But with this, I ain't gonna front. When they showed this Wonder Woman Supercraft, I actually perked up out of my seat. I think how they did this right here. I'm over here moving my mouse like you guys can see it, but I just love how they did this, man. This got me interested. I perked up when I seen this. So I hope this is a hit. I am curious though, because they're trying to do the origin story. I want to know what they're gonna do or show as far as Themyscira is concerned. I mean, they're doing birds and stuff, but that's general stuff, right? Angelic, pure, holy, godly, stuff or whatever. But I wonder what on the base will represent Themyscira, because again, if they're doing the origin stuff, with Batman, the death of the parents, Superman ship, you got to do something from Themyscira, right? Because that's where she was created, formed, birthed. So that part is what I'm interested in seeing. Along with the head sculpt. Are they gonna make it look like Gal Gadot? Because how many times, man, we see that where they take the image of Gal a little bit and mold that in there. But I'm more so interested on as far as what they're gonna do for that origin part of this statue. But I do love the tease that they're doing right now. I think it's cool.
Surprisingly for me, I like the origins of Absolute Wonder Woman. Maybe they should use that one instead.
The whole Absolute. If you guys have not read Absolute, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, it's
so good.
It's one of the best Elseworlds kind of thing I've read.
I actually really enjoyed the Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman Absolute. That was Superman was okay. It was pretty cool. But Absolute Wonder Woman is like, man, you got the worst hand dealt for you when you.
I know. Yeah. And what makes it? Yeah, it's because we've gotten so much of kind of similar origin stories, and that's why I like the Elseworlds, right? You know, it just changes things. It just gives you a different palette, you know, as far as stuff, you know, and that's why I kind of love it, man. It just flips it, you know. Like Batman is not wealthy, Superman did not come from, you know. I just love that they kind of flipped it and reworked stuff.
But with cool. Superman, he did come from it, but it was like he's already older, right? He was like Supergirl. He was already a teenager or something when they shot him off. All that old stuff. So the origins it's similar, but it changes a bit, and then he's just trying to find his way as an adult instead of like being raised on a farm like that.
Right.
So that very interesting story, and I really enjoyed the storytelling on the Absolutes. I haven't read the Green Lantern one yet.
Yeah, I haven't read that either.
Yeah. So right now I'm just stuck on the Trinity, but I'm like you were saying earlier. I mean, the way I see what this looks like is very angelic, gold armor. I'm just hoping, and I think all the collectors are hoping if they want to pick up from Supercraft, which they should invest in this company. I feel that it's very important, these new companies coming up, and there's a surge of investment in there because it takes a lot to produce something beautiful, and you're not going to have a hit every time. So, but with the Morgan and Lilith and the way they did their portraits, and I get they're a little more anime-ish, more gaming, but I think they can knock one of these out. As long as it's not Gal Gadot, you know, it's actually
that'd be crazy if it is. You know? Like, no, please.
Yeah. Don't do Gal Gadot, please.
Enough.
But let's stick to the comics. You know, and let's get that. But you're right, Freddie. It's very interesting how they're gonna tell this like story of her upbringing, right?
Yeah.
Just like
what would you? I mean, there's different. You know, like what would you do? You know, like Marco's saying, like as far as the origin, like what would you put? Like that's
right. Correct.
That's gonna be interesting. I mean, please don't tell me just gonna have like the God Killer sword or something on it, because I'm like, they gotta do something.
They're gonna have Baby Diane on a horse right below on the base because I don't know.
Yeah, something.
It'll be the Greek, you know, like clear, like marble, like white, you know, like pedestal that type things, and then stuff like that.
You know, I hope they don't like, you know, I mean, because again, she is, you know, like she is like as far as elements of like the gods, right? Like the speed and the beauty and all this other stuff. So, you know, I wonder, like, are they just gonna have the names on something? You know, as far as like, you know, part Hermes and this and that. I don't know. I'm curious. That's what I'm saying. I'm really anxious to, like, I'm curious to see like what they're gonna do, as far as that origin part. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So we'll hold off and wait. I know in other news about and just, you know, reveals and stuff, I spoke to JC. I know he's saying sometime this month or beginning of next month they'll reveal their Martian Manhunter. So I'm excited to see that because that is probably one of the
can't wait to see that.
Yeah, and Jay's a phenomenal person. I actually chat with him. He's going to schedule time to come on our stream and just bullshit with us for a little bit. So maybe when he does announce it, we can talk to him a little bit more about that particular piece. It's one of the pieces I most likely will PO because I do want to complete my 1/3 Justice League line, and I'm missing 4. I have a custom Green Lantern. It's been in the works for a long time. I don't even know what's going on with that. There's a 1/3 Flash that's been floating around. For those that want a really good 1/3 Flash, I believe there's like 6 left from this group. So if you want that, just send me a message and I'll send you in the right direction for that Flash. So I would like to pick that piece up myself, and I might just do that. And then just Aquaman, you know, and just I'll collect all 7 of my my 1/3 scale, and I'll be done with the 1/3s. I won't be collecting any more 1/3s after I collect my Justice League line. I was tempted to go like villains and do all the villains to me. I'm like, it's just space. Space is really a factor for, I think, everybody. Lane knows that just as well as anybody else, that space is a big, big factor.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it for today, guys. We are here. We're already at the 2-hour mark. I know Marcos, Freddie, you guys kind of backed out there, but a little bit. 1/3 Iron Man Mark III. Didn't Queen do a Iron Man Mark III?
Yeah.
Third.
Mark III. I'm trying to think. And then they did a.
Is that the one Jimmy got? Was that a Mark III?
I don't remember.
Not Mark III. He got the Mark VII, the Avengers movie suit.
The one with the explosion on the bottom. That was 1/3.
Yes, that was like a Mark VII, I believe. Yes.
Okay, Jimmy jumped on here. What did you say, Jimmy?
Yeah.
No, sorry, it was a Mark
Mark
7.
VII.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it was.
I don't remember if they did a Mark III.
They probably.
No, I don't think. Not many people have done Mark IIIs, honestly.
Interesting that Jimmy's asking about these 1/3 Iron Man when he lost his Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, why are we talking about Iron Man with Jimmy? Because he's not even an Iron Man collector anymore. So
yeah, pretty much that's kind of died down. Yeah, so we love you, Jimmy, but you lost your card.
He's a Predator and Alien now. He's Predator and Alien collector now.
Yeah, Predator, Alien, and I guess maybe Lord of the Rings. He wants to do that. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Iron Man definitely is not his collection. So there you go.
Expect Captain Iron Man to come in for us. The man who probably needs to actually,
Captain Iron Man.
Yeah, Jimmy. Oh yeah. I mean, he used to be like. Remember, his entire room was an ode to Tony Stark.
He said, "I dropped the quarter and need the 1/3." Oh, come on, Jimmy. You kind of lost it, Jimmy. You're gonna have to come back into this Iron Man field here, okay? But I'm starting to believe that Jimmy's like office area where he does his streams, it's like that bag from Harry Potter where you just keep reaching in, and there's like so much.
You get bigger and bigger.
I just think that's like the way his camera's set up. We can't see like that 1/4 mile of extra space he has, because he just keeps picking up all these awesome pieces and doing these great reviews. But if you guys don't have anything else more to rant about, man, we can shut shop now. It's been almost 2 hours and 8 minutes since we've been here. I know Marcos is yawning a lot. He's been drinking. He's having a good time. We're all having a good time. So I'd like to thank
I'm having a great time.
I'd like to thank everybody that's on the stream. Jimmy, thank you very much, man. As always, a big supporter. Like I said, if you guys haven't, subscribe to Godlike on there. Marlenoid, thanks for jumping in and being part of the chat. It's always good to have people jump the chat. We have so many people watching. I personally would like everybody to jump on, give your 2 cents. If you want to talk about something, see something, ask about something, go for it. This is an open platform. I don't have anything structured here. We just go with the flow. We have a good time and BS a lot. You'll find that out. JFK, thanks for being on here as well. Battlecat and Mr. Popo, man, 2 legends in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Today, man, I really appreciate you guys' support and love.
Oh, J&D, they teased your bat flick, Marcos. They teased the 2-pack bat flick.
Yes, I was.
Did you see that?
Yeah, 100%.
You getting it right? You getting it right, J&D?
Not a chance now. J&D and Zack Snyder. Dude, that's
not a chance now.
Freddie, you know me better than that. Come on now.
That's the missing piece, man. That J&D bat flick. Come on.
That is the missing piece. Legends in the house too. Canavero 24 was in the house. Thanks for jumping on with us and hanging out with here. Jojo Valdez also was here. Just jumping on, man. I'm loving seeing these new names in here, man. I really appreciate that.
It's not a toy, Jojo. It's not a toy.
Well, I mean, if I put it through the mud, it's going to be a toy. You know what I'm saying? Eugene 209 is in the house. Actually, Eugene is one of our local collectors here with me, so really appreciate him jumping on. 2NDCB2, thanks for jumping on as well. Mr. Alan Kiefer, I just want to say, Mr. Alan Kiefer, I'm really sorry. I'm going to buy some more quarter scale female characters because I know you enjoy those more than anything else, and I do apologize because all my characters. Well, I do have a Lady Death coming in. that I'll do a review of, but she doesn't have the assets you like to see. You know what I'm saying? So sorry about that, but we'll get there. We'll get there soon. There are a lot of great custom pieces coming out with females, and hopefully I get a couple of those in. Evil Superwoman will be coming in from Earth 3 from the Crime Syndicate, so she'll be in a while, maybe next month. Juan was in the house. Thanks for jumping in, Juan. And that was pretty much everybody on the chat. I want to thank Marcos again. My right-hand man, thank you for always jumping on the stream with me.
Drunk and sober.
And he's never sober, but it's always great. I'd like to thank the 15 people that are watching right now and everybody that's going to watch later on that couldn't catch the live stream today. I got 5 pieces I'm picking up tomorrow. So every weekend we'll continue our live unboxings and some other pieces coming in. So
I would love to collect the whole Crime Syndicate, man. Like I really want to. Like I want the whole. Give me the whole line, man.
Come on, man.
Owlman, Supergirl, Superwoman. I want the whole lot, man. What was it? 4? I want all 4. I just want 4. I just need 4.
Right now is Ultraman.
Ultraman.
There's Superwoman that's shipping.
I want that too.
Slots. And then Owlman, there's 2 variants, so it's just blue or black.
Okay, I only get 1 variant.
Okay. And then what was the other character? Who's missing?
There's the Flash. I forgot the Flash's name on that one. Yeah. But yeah, I would like to have the. I love that. I love that alternate universe.
I'll start sending some messages, man. You just get your what did they used to call it? Lane those back in the day. Your checkbook out. Get your checkbook.
But that Ultraman is looking great. That the Owlman is looking great. I can't wait to see that Superwoman when you get that.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Yeah,
that's being shipped. I'll be doing the live unboxing for her. I got 2 POs. I'm still waiting. Sume Art's taking freaking forever for my Yamamoto. So for those that love anime, I'll be doing.
Don't blame me on that. Don't blame me on that.
No, it's Sume Art. I'll be doing the #1 captain from Bleach live unboxing. I'm super excited for that character. It does look like Sume Art is going down the line 1 through 13, which sucks because I want Apache and he's number 11, so it'll take about 10 years before I get him.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. But yeah, Legend Lane, thank you again for jumping in here and hanging out with us. And FBJ, man, I know you've been kind of missing in action because you got your family thing.
I'm back, baby. It's the holidays. I'm back. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So hopefully you're back the next few weeks with all these other unboxings I got going on. So off the top of my head right now will be Lady Death, will be Sideshow, Thanos on Throne, Evil Captain Marvel, and 2 different Adam Warlocks. So that'll be within that time span. But if I do get the prototype in, we'll stop those and do the prototype. I will be having a custom Havoc coming in. If you haven't seen the custom Havoc for my X-Men line, that'll be coming in as well. And hopefully some module cases around February or so. Something like that. So, but again, thank you everybody for jumping into ASV Collectibles here, hanging out with us, BSing. I'm sorry if we rant more or we talk a lot of crap and we BS, but that's pretty much
love it. They love it.
Yeah.
We talk about like a Superman piece for about 30 minutes for no reason. So
yeah, for no reason, because Marcos loves to rant about Zack Snyder. He hates him so much he talks about him all the time. I don't know if it's love or hate.
Zack Snyder lives rent free in Marcos's head, man. Like all the time. He dreams. Zack Snyder.
Dude, hey, Freddie, when I said that group message the other day, I'm like, man, I had a bad day at work. I messed up really bad, and I'm like, I had to punish myself. And I put on the Batman versus Superman. I'm like, God, I got to do this, dude.
Yo, Marcos randomly just messages me about Zack Snyder stuff, and then he messages on a screen Batman v Superman. He puts it on and watching it. Man, look, he secretly, you actually, I don't know, why do you don't just come out, man? Come out the closet. Just get out, man. Just say it. Just like, look, man, I really love him. I hate what he's doing, but I love the stuff.
I'm telling you, it's gonna come a time. He's gonna come out with the movie, and Marcos is gonna love him just like JD.
It's because Marcos, he's such a purist, but because Zack Snyder flipped it, and he loves it so much, but he's just like, I can't verbalize it outward because you're supposed to stay true. But I love Zack Snyder you love him, man. Just say it. Just come out. Come out.
You
Come
talk.
on, man.
You talk more about Zack Snyder than One Piece, and I'm just gonna leave it there.
Whoa,
Thank you
whoa! Because you guys
for watching ASP Collectibles and hanging out with us. We will see you next week.
You guys
Bye-bye.
loved ones.
Goodbye.
Take care.